never too much, never too much, never too much.
Yo, yo. It's your boy, True the Key, back again with another Rumble, man. Listen, man, we got Rumble the Ring. Hey, man, listen, man, y'all know what it is. We got Ralph, Wrecking Ralph in the building. We got Kai in the building, man. Man, what
What's
up
up
with
with
y'all?
y'all? Yo,
Rumble the Ring on a Monday, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hour
Um,
and a half, or 2 hours and a half before Raw, y'all man.
yeah. So
I'm
hey,
new, something new to y'all. Could be a
something
new
new.
time slot. Never know. Y'all wait.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I will say this. Also, yeah, we're not on FY Sports because of its technical difficulties of being copy strike, whatever the case may be. So we on here. You know what I mean? We on here. Um, why not? You know what I mean? I got my. Although, go subscribe to Rumble the Ring channel.
Big
We on
fact,
Rumble.
big
We
fact.
on live. We on live on Rumble the Ring right now as we speak. If you're not subscribed to Rumble the Ring channel, we will be dropping content on there, exclusive wrestling content, all professional wrestling content. You know what I mean? We'll be on Rumble the Ring. Name a car. What? Name a car for an edit.
What?
A Honda. I don't know. I don't know. I would like, but listen, go subscribe to Rumble in the Ring. I'll put the link in the chat. Run. We need to get those subscribers up.
Mm-hmm.
You see that chat? You see that? Y'all should listen. Kai, Ralph is subscribe. Everybody go subscribe to that channel, man. Rumble the Ring. We're gonna do exclusive wrestling content over there. You know what I mean? Exclusive. You know what I mean? Exclusive content you're not gonna see here or anywhere else will be on that channel. Shoot, maybe one of these days Kai or Ralph be on there or something like that, or whatever the case may be. Who knows? Talking about whatever. A recap on a Raw or SmackDown, a little small recap. Who knows? You know what I mean? So go check them out. What up, Garrison? Salute. So man, I acknowledge my tribe. P Rose. P Rose.
Salute to my boy P Rose, man. Ain't heard from you in a minute, brother.
I dropped them. And you know what? It's just like, listen, man. We ain't been on for a week. We
Ain't
ain't
Pete
been on
Rose the
for.
baseball player, boy?
No, no, no. He one of us. He one of us. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a
Well, he
Pete
was on
Rose.
WWE.
Yeah, the
He got
dude Kane was beating the hell up. Yeah.
82
Every
started.
rumble, every rumble.
That was crazy.
Yeah, salute to
Definitely
y'all in
was.
the chat, man. Respect to all y'all, man. I'm proud that y'all love showing up. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. We are here. I think I made a thumbnail myself too, man. Made a thumbnail myself. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man, let's clap it up for the boy, man. Real shit, man. I mean, one of the hardest working dudes on YouTube. Shout out to him. Shout out to Lamont, man, for being. I mean, like I said, generous dude, man. Salute to everybody that's involved
Yeah,
in this.
salute,
God,
salute, salute.
True.
Hey, salute to the
Uh,
supporters and salute to all the supporters, man. If you a supporter and even you a hater, you a supporter. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
We ain't gonna
I
say
mean, I
no
know,
names like the powder room.
you know what I mean. We was, I mean, hey,
Oh
man.
man,
I mean, this, but that's,
The
hey, man.
the janitor's closet. You know what
You
I
know what I
mean?
mean? But it's crazy though. A lot of people feel that way though. But you know what's crazy though, Rolf? A lot of people be feeling that way, man. I was there. Why you got all these shows? And I'm like, damn, like I can't. I mean, like, listen. Well, here's the thing.
hey
Lamont,
man,
I mean,
he
clearly
he in
Lamont.
more than one lane.
I mean, they talk about, and then you got people in the comments talking about, I don't know what Lamont doing. Well, Lamont just got 150K subscribers. You know what I mean?
Lamont's eating good, so
It's not even that though.
don't even worry about what Lamont
And
doing. Worry about what y'all doing.
and and we all eat at the end of the day. That's
Right,
the
right. I'm
thing.
just saying, like, why you worrying
Like,
about what he's doing with his
uh,
channel, man? We've been with
like,
him since day one. What the hell?
but here's the thing. Like, and
Y'all the new guys.
I do want to
Runabout.
address that. I do want to address that too, because like I said before, oh Lamont don't go live no more. These random people. You got hey, your background, though, Kyle. Your background look. Uh, and that's the thing too. Like, yeah. Oh, cause I be seeing them comments all the time, man. Like, oh, what, like, oh, we got these
Big
random
fast cottage. Big
people,
fast.
things like that. In case maybe I be seeing all that stuff. And it's like, bro. I'm just doing something I love to do. That's all I just doing stuff I love to do at the end of the day. So
Right.
I don't know,
You
like
do know True the Kane and me are day ones of FYF. We left another channel to join.
the funny
Well,
thing
we
is though.
as a viewer to be with FYF because he talked that real and he's a real genuine person. Like we know Lamont off
Yeah.
this internet. I hope y'all do know that.
And here's the thing too though. The funny thing about this show and the other shows I'm involved with on FWF Sports Network is the fact that it wasn't planned. It was all organic. I never sit there and said, hey, I want to do this, this, or this. Besides the In the Zone. That's the only show I was like, I want to bring this up forward. You know what I
What
mean?
about
And do
Rumble in the
this.
Ring?
But that's the story about the Rumble the Ring. Rumble the Ring started on the cross. Rumble the Ring started on the crossover because I think Ralph was there because we were talking about the aftermath of WrestleMania. People were so engaged in the chat and people loving with the conversations about, you know what I mean, wrestling. It became an idea and it flourished to what we see today.
But
Yeah,
you
but
had mentioned it.
the original
But you had
idea
mentioned it
came
before
from
that.
yeah,
I mean,
we had a concept original, me, you, and True when we was on a True the Kane
we
channel.
always, but here's the thing. I'm always talking about wanting to do wrestling content, but we're talking about the Rumble in the Ring show and what we see today. It is, you know what I mean, and being on the FYF Sports. Shout out to Sturdy.
Yeah.
I put the link in. I put a link also too.
But I was
Um,
just saying the original idea came from us on Lamont channel talking about wrestling. And he like, y'all niggas
no,
is
they didn't
tripping.
start. I mean, that's part of the story for sure though.
I'm
But
talking
like
about
this,
that's the original concept.
um,
Cause we,
in a sense, it is right. But I'm just saying, but the whole thing about me, like I'm starting these shows. And here's the thing too, it is not just me because other people like Ralph, like shout out to Sturdy to chat, the crossover. All these we are also helping growing FOF Sports Network.
yeah, someone who been telling us
So
for years to do what we love,
so
who's been the
so
champion of us. So it's
so
only right that we come full circle and join up with him,
but not
someone
even
who's
but
been our No, no, no. It is that because he's been the champion of
no,
us
that's not about to say.
for
But here's the
years.
thing. Here's the thing. So you try to tell me we have. So it's like that's the other thing I hate too though, right? Because people say Lamont don't go lot. You, I think Reggie hates you because you cop block him with Maria. I didn't do anything with Maria though, Chris. That's the
And
crazy thing
that,
about
that
it though.
woman don't like
You,
him, point blank, because of him.
I didn't do anything. That's the funny thing about it. I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? What do I do to quote unquote? I don't even know I really don't know how it started. No, you know what? It started off the debates. That's all it started. Me talking ish in debates. What up, fresh out the renegade from the end of zone.
My
It
brother
really
Renegade.
it really it really started because of the debates and I me talking my ish. And mind you, if you're going to take what I say doing we're talking about debates and having conversations about debates and you're going to take it, if you're taking it serious and being butthurt about it, then it's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, you just hating on another man is crazy. Like I said, like if you need a job, man, we gonna pull you. We will pull you over here, FYF, man.
Here's the thing: he could have been had a show, but
We'll pull you.
I'm just saying he could have been at
Right.
a show or something. No, man, if you that heard about it,
I mean,
it just
we work out a deal for you, man.
I mean, listen, dog. His problem. I mean, like I said though, I don't like I
And
said
the
I don't
thing
I
is, another thing is when Lamont really got into a groove of his channel, Ben was talking about network before Player Choice even came involved. Him and SB Ben was trying to put in place for a network, and it just ain't work out at that time.
here's
Because
the
Lamont be coaching, they got so much on his plate, he couldn't
but
be like, come on,
but
bro. This
yeah,
shit Ben was going to happen for 3-4 years ago
bro,
before
that's
you
a,
even seen this.
bro.
So what are you
Like
talking
it.
about, Reggie, and the rest of you guys? This shit Ben was going to happen.
I don't like, and that's my whole thing. He's just butthurt. That's what. If you want to know why that he doing this, he's butthurt because of it start of me debating and things of that nature. And he ducked me during the debates too. By the way, he ducked me when during debates when I think H from the UK
No, I
backed
have
out.
something to do. I have
H
something to do. True. I have
H
something
no
to do.
H no H from the no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing though. H from UK backed out last minute, and I was willing to replace him with an hour or two prep. Mind you, he's already prepared for his debate, right? He's already prepared for the argument. He already have his quote unquote material, whatever the case may be. I was the last minute, and he turned it down. Why is that? Like,
Now,
let's
I remember when y'all had
come
the
on,
other
bro.
John. He said he had something to do, but you did a debate before and left.
Like, bro, like that's why like he talking about, and that's the other thing too. Talking about I don't know ball, but you prepared a whole week for a LeBron and Jordan debate. You want to do a LeBron and Jordan debate, right? You prepared for a whole week for a LeBron and Jordan debate where you had LeBron, and I had last minute prep and you ducked me.
And that's crazy. He only
Let's
know
talk about
LeBron and
that.
Jordan though.
Let me
Cause
let
you
me
don't want to
find that.
debate. Remember, he ain't want to debate nothing else but LeBron Jordan with H.
But he didn't want to debate me off
Oh,
the
Chat
last minute
GPT
prep.
can't remember. Chat
Come on, bro.
GPT couldn't pick his debate.
I will,
He won
and I
that.
will, I will find, and that clip is on the way too. By the way, that clip on the way where he's ducking me and all that stuff too. But I don't know, I don't know ball. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he
So about
ducked
when
me
he
during
ducked
debates.
Chat GPT too. He ducked them too.
Come on, man.
Hey
I'm just
yo,
But let's talk about what we came to talk about, bro.
yeah.
absolutely.
And
But
my Cody Rhodes verse, what y'all want to talk about, man?
Go ahead, Rob. Start it off. Start it off.
Roman Reigns returned. Roman Reigns returned at SummerSlam, and boy, oh boy, one of the biggest returns in wrestling and WWE, especially in WWE history, man. Who have you
It's
spoke
definitely
with? But listen, Roman Reigns, man. What he said that woo ha, he spared Solo Sikoa, man. When he Superman punched Solo, and hit him with that spear, that was the loudest woo ha I heard it ever. That was the loudest one ever. Boy, I was like, listen, like Roman Reigns face turn will be legendary. You see the title, man. Tribal Chief Babyface turn will be legendary. Um, what
Triple
do
H
y'all
did
think
what Vince
about it,
couldn't
man?
do.
Then he came back and he wrecked shop again, took him down the bloodline, minus Jacob Fatu.
The blood
How
clot line
how how
took
y'all
him
how
out.
y'all how y'all feeling, man? The original tribal chief back.
I
Go
gotta
ahead,
see
Kai.
him. I gotta
Go
see
ahead,
him
Kai.
go against. I
I
gotta
gotta,
see.
oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I gotta see him go against Jacob Fatu. He handled them way too easy. Like I gotta see what he gonna do.
No, Chris, he's not really hurt.
Like I expected him to. I expected him to like hurt Solo. I ain't expect him to take out the whole bloodline. Well, minus Jacob like that. Like he came in there, I was like, yo, he looked like he lost some weight. He looked like he real slim. I was like, yo, they got him out here wrecking everybody, the chairs. He spearing them. I thought I thought he was about to power bomb like two people through the table. He spared what's his name? I be mixing up Tamatanga. Spared him through the barricade. Yo,
Yeah.
Tonga Loa, I ain't gonna lie, yo, he useless, yo. You ever seen that meme where they be like, I contributed. I contributed. I ain't do shit. That's him. Like he look like he not good at doing nothing. He just there. Like he in the way. They need to
he,
add somebody else for real. He just like some space. Like
he a
I
muscle
see
that don't, I mean,
he not even no
bulk up.
muscle. He just there. Like I rather I keep reading and I hope this do happen. I hope they bring back Armando Alejandro Estrada to be their wise man. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine? He'd be like this. The bloodline. Solo Sikoa. Tamatanga. Jacob Fatu. and Tangaloa.
Tonga.
I do think though. I mean, Tonga Lloyd, he's trolling. He do have his botches, but he's eating it up. He understands he's viral for his botches and stuff in the ring over the years, and he's playing through the crowd like he's embracing it. You know what I mean? That's why the eye patch and all that. Like he's embracing it. That man don't need no eye patch right now, bro. Like
Man, he a Tongan pirate. That's what I call him.
you know what I mean?
Hunger
So
and power.
I ain't gonna lie.
Great.
I think entertaining though. But like, I mean, clearly, I mean, as a single wrestler, that's never with his strong suit. Being a single wrestler, anyway. Like he's a tag team like that's who he is. So it's like, as long as he's doing stuff what he's doing, keep on doing, being like and tag if he's tagging teaming with Tama Tonga, he's gonna be good. I mean, listen, Chris' Destiny, hey, so. I love seeing Roman fall. You a hater, man. This man Renegade be hate. Renegade be hate.
First of all,
Ralph about to get him.
That's the greatest comeback of all time, man. He outdid himself at the last time he came back, man.
Yeah,
when he wrecked, you know what I mean, Braun Strowman and the Fiend. He outdid it. It's crazy.
There was no crowd. So I mean, at that time, I get what you're saying though. I mean,
he got next to Triple H. He's the greatest guy to keep coming back, bro. He had a great comeback when he took down the Big Show and them, the Authority. When he took down Triple H, when he came back after Triple H broke his nose, he just keep coming back and bigger and better. Like no one can stop him, bro. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time, bro.
I don't think it's the biggest, the biggest comeback. It's definitely one of them. I'll put it in top five.
For him it is. From him it is. I'll say that.
Like, Triple H had the biggest comeback, but I'm saying him.
It was him or John Cena. Triple H or John Cena had the two biggest comeback. Now when he came back
John Cena came back from that pectoral.
He wasn't supposed to mind you. He wasn't supposed to come back that early. That's the only reason why I put that, because he wasn't supposed to come back that early. He was like, he was supposed to be going for like almost a year.
And he wasn't supposed to come back early either.
That's my point. That's why I named
Roman
the two.
Like Roman wasn't supposed to come back. Like he.
Oh, what are you talking about? What time are you talking about? What time are you talking about?
I'm talking about this time when he had cancer.
I mean, he was, but
and when he had cancer, he wasn't supposed to come back early.
I mean,
the cancer one. If you say that one, then yeah, because nobody.
I mean, that's what I mean. But I'm talking about.
Bro, it feels like WrestleMania was yesterday, and Cody just got the title, and now
time go by. Time go by fast as hell, though. Time go by fast as hell. I mean, I feel you on that, but I mean, Roman Reigns. Listen. What was the? I mean, yeah, they may have original plans or whatever, but at this time though, I mean, he had to come back. So I mean, 4-month break, you might as well come back right now. Especially at SummerSlam.
Everybody else
what the point? Why not come back? I mean, Solo been talking crazy, especially Solo talking crazy. They got Paul Heyman in 4 months. Like, there's no point in him being gone. Especially Roman Reigns not being hurt. If you're not hurt, it doesn't make sense for the storyline of him miss more than the time he did. You know what I mean? If he missed more than
all the matches he had before, he needed his body to be fully healed, bro.
Don't do you. I mean,
what do you mean?
Nah, it ain't like he was like
for
Seth
4
Rollins.
months.
Like Seth Rollins was like
he was for 4 months. Like, I get it, but like,
bro, we literally just seen him not have the matches like that at the end of 2020, like in the whole 2023, 2022. In 2021, bro, he was literally having a match damn near like every.
No, but Tom.
SmackDown,
but we're talking about now though. Like I'm not saying he didn't need a break.
What do you mean? I don't take it, bro. That takes a toll.
I'm not saying. But 4 months is enough though. Like, bro, we're talking about 12 months out of the year. Like, 4 months is enough time for a break. Like,
not when you was doing shows every day, bro.
But Seth Rollins was too, though.
Yeah, Seth Rollins too. He needed a longer break because I'm hearing that he hurt down again.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, though, I
And
mean,
then he didn't even get surgery, bro. Like he got the same injury Joel Embiid had, and Joel Embiid had surgery and rested up, and he got injured again.
the point is
While
though,
this
like,
man ain't get surgery like Joel the first time, and he injured.
but the point is though, like Roman Reigns coming back, like if he's the face of the company and he's not, like, listen, if he's not dealing with any type of injuries and he just have a break per se, yeah,
Thank you, Roman.
he may have some type of knick-knack, and it's wrestling business, right? But it wasn't nothing severe where he needs some like
Hey, one time,
getting over surgery.
can we get a thank you, Roman, one time from everybody on this panel?
I'm not doing that. That sounds crazy.
Wow, why it sound crazy?
Because I'm not one of them people. Like I'm not like, come on, man. We're not doing that. We're not. I'm not doing that. That sounds crazy.
Can I get one
I
out of you, Kyle? Then can we acknowledge him, Kyle?
Huh? What you want me to
Can
call him?
we?
My tribal chief?
No. Can we say thank you, Roman? For
I
giving
gave
us
him his
great.
prop. I gave him his
we
props.
give
I
him
give
the
him.
I
props. All
understand,
right.
but can we get a thank you, please?
Why am I
Fine,
saying thank
fine.
you?
Y'all
You
won't do it.
need
I do it. Thank you, Roman.
you need to do it. We
Sincerely,
been
thank
told
you,
you.
Roman.
We told you he's been coming to SummerSlam though.
Yeah, you did
This ain't
say
got
that.
no. You ain't telling me nothing. I knew he was coming. I'm just saying, could we get a thank you for him carrying the company? But it's cool. Y'all won't acknowledge it.
I've
Thank you,
been
Roman.
said that though, but I've been said that's
Saying
why
What you talking about?
and thanking them is two different things, bro.
man, listen, I'm not doing that, bro.
Thank you, my humble tribal. Well, not humble. Thank you, my
I,
generous tribal chief.
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing
call.
that.
I
I'm not calling
appreciate
him
you.
that.
That sounds
I'm not
crazy.
calling him that.
I
Like,
appreciate you, Roman.
listen, all I
Joe, ain't
know,
know how you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
all I know is, what I do know is though, like you said, I mean, listen, everything with enough time for, like you said, to listen to build, like I said, to build on this bloodline storyline, of course, and like Solo was talking crazy. Roman Reigns is he definitely gonna try to get that belt back one way or another, or he gonna try to take out the blood. I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
You see, Kevin Owens ain't messing with him.
Messing
He
with
said,
who?
"What?" Roman Reigns said. He
Oh
said,
yeah.
"How you gonna give him a title shot?" He said, "I don't deserve one. What makes you think he deserves one?"
What do you mean? He did have a great comeback because a lot of people ain't getting no rematch, bro. When he lost the titles.
No, he did.
What do you mean? Kofi ain't getting no rematch?
No, no,
Kobe did
no.
not
I'm
get no
saying he
rematch.
had a good point. Like Kevin Owens ain't get no rematch when he lost his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. A lot of people. Yeah, he had a good point.
So
A lot of
that
people
dude,
ain't
that's
getting no
why,
rematch.
yeah, that Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. I think that's gonna be a
Man,
The,
solid match.
the
I
only
think it'll be.
rematch, the only rematch that makes sense is Gunther and Randy Orton, but that's because they botched you know, the ending when they
yeah,
fought
they
each other at
acknowledge
King
it.
of the
They
Ring.
usually don't acknowledge them type of botches.
Nah, that was because they didn't do it
The
with Becky.
internet went
What Becky?
crazy, bro. You see the internet go crazy like that
Yeah,
Cody shit. They ain't want that shit.
they ain't do they ain't do that with Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. That was
Yeah.
like blatant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, yeah. So I mean, yeah, Roman Reigns though, man. Like I mean, like you said, I think, hey, he showcased. I mean, I think his Jordan shoe, or he gonna have a Jordan brand. I mean, he signed a Jordan, so he gonna have like the Jordan a shoe and some merchandise come out next year, 2025. Um, I mean, hey, man, Jordan, hey, Roman killing it right now, man. Jordan athlete. I'll be first wrestler. I think it's professional wrestler to sign a Jordan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody said that's why Jordan the GOAT, but that's a different story.
that's
Yeah. All right.
glazed. That's glazed like a mug. Right now, that's glazed. I ain't gonna hold. That was glazed.
I'm just telling you what I read, yeah.
I know. I mean, it's glazed though. That don't get me started on that. That's some glaze right there, boy. If somebody use that as an argument on the barbershop, I'll walk out. Or we can talk about something else.
That's
But
why he the GOAT. It's crazy, bro. That's why Roman's the GOAT, bro. Like my John Cena had fruity pebbles and Skechers or whatever the fuck
you
he
can't get
had.
mad. You hate on the
Chill,
fruity
chill,
pebbles.
chill,
You
chill,
hate on
chill,
the
chill,
fruity
chill, chill.
pebbles.
You act
And
like you eat
The
fruity
sketches
pebbles
is
What you
before
funny.
you
mean?
The
try
sketches
eating
is
them.
funny.
Fruity Pebbles was
The
good
sketches is
without John
funny.
Cena. You act like they
The
made a
sketches. Don't do
custom
no.
John
Don't no
Cena
no.
pack.
Don't do
Like
that.
what the
Don't
hell
do
are we
that, Nate.
talking about?
Don't do that. You hating on the fact he
You
got it, but
act
don't do
no.
that. Don't do that.
I'm acknowledging the
Don't
fact that y'all act like this man changed Fruity Pebbles and made them bigger.
I didn't say no. You legit made it
So
up,
John Cena flavor.
You legit made that up, bro. Nobody
Like
said
make
that.
a Thugonomics flavor. No, they didn't.
Bro, you gotta stop doing that.
Why you hate John Cena so much, bro?
Hold on,
Like,
we
what
can
do you
forget
mean,
all that. But you legit just made it up though, because like nobody said John Cena made Fruity Pebbles.
bro? You said Skechers
you took a shot at him for having a Fruity Pebbles sponsorship, which
and
is that was
Skechers.
crazy.
Because they didn't do nothing with it, but just used his face.
No, but I'm just saying. But the point is, that's whatever though. But you going to take a
I
shot
heard
at him?
I heard they sales went up.
You act like they booty-o.
No, the point. I'm just telling you though. Fruity Pebbles is good. I'm just telling you. You come on. You can't get mad at anybody.
Pebbles always been good.
No, Ralph, you're making arguments up in your head, bro. Nobody said that Josh.
The fact that he was getting sponsored.
Nobody said that we just gave him proud. We just gave him proud for having a Fruity Pebbles sponsorship. Like, come on, bro. Nobody said he made anything. I don't know what they did, so I don't even care. The fact that he had a brand of Fruity Pebbles, and people gonna clown Skechers all they want to. That's still a big deal too.
Joel Embiid is like the
whatever. I mean, you can clown. Listen,
we clown that nigga too.
Them Skechers shoes ain't that bad for either though. But that's neither here nor there.
They are though.
But the point is though, let's say this, but we can't do that. Skechers is one of the biggest shoe companies in the world. Well, you can't do that. The point is this though.
That's just like back there. That's just like back then where
Skechers are one of the biggest sneakers companies in the world, bro.
They got the biggest slogan of all. Skechers, it's the S.
No, the point is like people buy, like regardless of it be, a lot of people buy Skechers, bro. Like
I be seeing a whole bunch of people wearing them.
Especially now, like designers been ripping off these designs from Skechers designs and profit off them, like, you know what I mean? So we ain't doing that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day,
like, did he really ever deal with Skechers though?
I don't know. You just made it up. The point is though, like, okay, let's say this show gets sponsored by Skechers, bro. I'm not turning that shit. Like, you must be your damn. We cause if you would control the sponsorships and think about that Skechers, you turn that down. We gonna come on, Rob. We out of effing pocket. Like, what are you talking about? Like. I'm just saying,
just for John Cena legacy.
I'm not. The point. No, I'm dead. Like, I'm being serious. Like, bro, if Skechers called and said Roman Reigns, we want to do a deal with Skechers, bro, we're not turning that shit down, bro. I don't know what the f you talking about. I don't care about no John Cena, nothing. Like, we're not turning no Skechers deal. I'm not turning no Skechers deal down especially if it makes sense. Like, why would I? Like, I can get clowned all day of the week. You trying to tell me, hey, listen, true, you gotta wear these Skechers. I wear them every day. Okay, cool.
I wear them at work. That's it.
I wear them every day. Shoot, I don't care. I got my Skechers on.
He got never give up sneakers. That's crazy, bro.
I don't know. But no, the point is though, like, you can't. But I didn't know the reason why I said that. The reason why I said that is because he was like, you called him up having a sponsorship for Fruity Pebbles. Was like, damn, come on, bro, you can't get mad. That's fired. That was he got Fruity Pebbles.
No, I'm just saying we acting like he made Fruity Pebbles.
You made that up, bro. Nobody said anything. He made Fruity Pebbles.
Roman Reigns ain't make Jordan. He ain't make Jordan. You got chill.
Yeah, nobody said he made Fruity Pebbles, Rob. You legit made it up, and I don't think nobody. Well, maybe a John Cena Glazer will say some shit like that, but I never heard that at all either, though. I never heard that, like, John Cena made Fruity Pebbles. Like, come on.
Yeah, I never heard that either. I'd be like, he was on the box.
Yeah, I wonder if Roman Reigns going to wrestle John Cena. In the farewell tour.
They probably gonna let John Cena win now.
No, we gotta let.
No, the hell they not.
So they gonna let Roman beat him 3 times, bro.
Yes. My whole thing is this: like, why? First of all, see, this is the book. Now to you.
It's a farewell tour, bro.
You don't have to win. You don't. First of all, you don't know.
Get your ass beat. Farewell.
I guess you don't know farewell tours in wrestling how they be. I guess you don't know how farewell tours. So you don't know.
So you saying they all like Kurt Angles now, huh?
Do you really pay attention to farewell tours in wrestling, bro? Like, they don't win every match.
I didn't say he had to win every match.
So you trying to fuck it? So hold on. So you're telling me he don't have to win every match, but he gotta win against Roman Reigns?
I didn't because they fought each other twice already.
I don't give a damn.
For each other more than that.
No. So let me ask you a question.
Damn.
So let me ask you. Wait. So let me ask you a question. Stone Cold farewell match, right? He beat The Rock twice, right? It's his farewell match, right?
No, the last time he lost against The Rock.
He lost to The Rock.
But here's
So
the
why
kicker,
can't why can't Roman Reigns lose to John Cena one time? Like
here's
I don't get it.
Here's the kicker though, right? The Rock and Stone Cold was in the same era, correct? They basically held down the era at the same time, correct? Right? Coming up and being stars, correct? Right? If I'm tripping, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody, Ralph, anybody in the chat, right?
So what?
They were their own peers at the same time, elevating the company. If I'm right, if Ralph, anybody, if I'm wrong.
What you say?
So
Rock,
what?
The Rock and Stone Cold, right?
What about?
They had a rivalry coming up together in the bit. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
The difference with Roman Reigns is the newer generation. He's the
why?
It do matter. Why would you? Hold up, Kyle. You don't understand the wrestling business, bro.
So let me ask you.
You don't understand the wrestling business.
No. Listen. So if that's the case, right? Why did The Rock beat John Cena?
Why did The Rock beat John Cena?
Yeah.
But that was already the plan. They was already planning doing the rematch anyway, bro. That's the thing.
I don't see a problem with John Cena beating Roman Reigns one time after they fought three. They fought two times already.
Okay. With that being said, what's the point of that make? What sense does that make? Does anybody in the chat and Ralph? I want your opinion. Does it make sense for John Cena to beat Roman Reigns at this stage right now at all?
Fuck no.
It don't make sense, bro. I'm not saying John Cena can't have some good I'm not saying. Listen, have John Cena have a good W or something. Like if he beat Randy Orton, okay. If you're saying if he beat Randy Orton or something like that, nobody. I don't think that's a big deal. But you're saying him to lose against Roman Reigns is crazy, bro. Like win against Roman Reigns.
He beat him twice already.
But Roman Reigns is a face of the company, bro. Like I don't understand.
Why?
What you mean?
You act like John
what do you mean? So what?
John Cena lost as the face of the company. What does that mean?
Who did John Cena put over when he was when Roman Reigns shoes? That same situation. Answer that question. Answer that question. Who was
he put over one person? Cody Rhodes.
Roman Reigns.
That's not true.
I'll tell you. Let's play this.
No.
He put over his brother. He put over his cousin.
Who?
Jay and Jimmy both beat him. No, they beat them in a tag match.
Jay benefited that more than any. Jay that's how Jay got the title match.
I'm talking about a one-on-one match, not a tag.
No, you still get put all the time out. That still means something because Roman don't get pinned like that. Bro, you get count how many times your hand that Roman got pinned in WWE, bro. Let's not play that game. And Jey Uso is one of them. That's putting somebody over. That's a big deal. Jey Uso pinning Roman Reigns on the mat. 1, 2, 3. If it's a tag team match, it's an 8-man tag team match. It was a Royal Rumble, whatever the case may be. That's putting somebody over.
That's not the same thing as beating somebody.
It is putting us over.
All right, hey, he beat this nigga 18 times, yo.
Who?
Is that true? Roman beat Cena 18 times?
Probably did, bro. Did he get pinned? How many times he pinned him?
I'm talking about like tag matches included, bro.
Probably did,
not just one-on-one.
You probably talking about dark matches. He's probably that sound about right.
That's crazy, yo. He ain't got. I don't think he got one win versus him.
Chris Davis said, "Kyle, you fanned out for Cena."
You said what?
Kyle Cena sucks.
Chris Davis said, "Kyle, you fanned out." Now I'm not. Listen,
Chris Davis don't know talk. All I said was this. It has nothing to do with being a John Cena fan. It's the fact that they fought. I'm talking about singles matches. They fought twice. Why not let him win one match? It doesn't matter if it's John Cena.
But it don't make sense.
Somebody else.
But it don't make sense in the story though. It don't make sense that why would you have a guy to face your company probably for next maybe 3 or 4 more years, right? I mean, maybe Roman. I mean, they probably gonna build the star after that point too. But you get what I'm saying. Roman Reigns is
So
a
let me
big level star.
so let me ask you a question.
Why would
If
you have
CM
John Cena that's about to retire
so let me ask
beat
you a question.
Roman Reigns?
If they had CM Punk fight Roman Reigns and he beat him, right, would you have a problem with that?
If he beat, it don't really make sense as of right now. CM Punk being Roman Reigns at all though.
No, I'm
If
saying
you
if
can be
they met
honest
for
with
the
you,
I'm saying if they met for like the belt or something, would you be mad if CM Punk beat him?
that don't make any sense for different reasons though. But like that being said, for different reasons. I will say this though: a CM Punk beating Roman Reigns is not the same as John Cena beating Roman Reigns because CM Punk is not retiring anytime soon. John Cena is legit. Like John Cena is legit. John Cena legit. Like it don't do nothing for nobody for John Cena beating Roman Reigns. It doesn't do anything to the story. Like here's the thing, though, Kai. You're saying your only argument is the fact that John Cena lost to him and never beat him in a singles match. But that's you have
So
to have
so I
more.
got another
More
match to say. What about when the Undertaker fought AJ Styles?
right.
The Undertaker didn't need to win that match,
He kind of had to though.
bro.
He
What's the
can't
Undertaker's
because
record?
for his that was his last match.
Okay.
Was his last match?
What if John Cena last match is him fighting Roman Reigns?
He's not going to win that match, bro. I don't. It don't make sense.
I think he don't need to win, but
But the thing about the thing about the Undertaker AJ Styles thing was like it was. Remember, like Undertaker was like. Remember, he didn't look. He wasn't looking good at WrestleMania. That was the whole thing. He didn't look good at WrestleMania in these matches,
that
and
Goldberg botch,
yeah, all that. And then like in a bone, and it's a and it was a boneyard match and all that.
cinematic match.
And it was his last match ever. So it's like in his Undertaker, like I'm not saying
Yeah,
John Cena.
yeah, but
Well, first of all, they're not gonna do John Cena with Roman Reigns the last match for one. I
Uh,
think
you
they're gonna
don't
be
know
more
that.
creative than that.
they could,
But
They
they could,
could.
but
You don't know.
they
I mean, I
could.
think, but you
And
could
that's
book
gonna be
something.
John Cena last match ever. He said he's done. You know.
But why does he have to win his last match either though too?
I
I'm
got
just
to go
saying,
out
bro.
like how he came, like how
I'm
they
not
remember
saying
him.
I'm not saying, but depending on who he is, but if it's Roman Reigns, it don't make sense because why you're making Roman Reigns look weaker, losing a John Cena, an older John Cena, it's not even his prime, right? And like you get what I'm saying? I'm just looking at the storyline why it doesn't make necessary sense, bro. It just don't. Like it just don't.
John Cena
Like I
sucks.
said, it didn't hurt AJ Styles like it said before. That would affect more of Roman Reigns losing to John Cena than John Cena lose. Like that's you get what I'm saying? It hurt. Okay, John Cena can lose against Roman Reigns and didn't have to beat him because it's Roman Reigns. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Roman Reigns,
you bugging Kai Cena.
How
but
am I
Kai
bugging?
Cena.
How am I bugging because I said John Cena to beat him one time and one
But
singles
you
match,
have that had
one
to be more.
time.
But you have that had to be more of a reason besides saying that, Kai. Like you can't just say that.
Unless you say it's for the 17th title. Mm.
Like you have to say that, and that's not even a guarantee. Like that may not even be a guarantee, depending on the story. Like
Nah,
here's the thing.
they break. He's getting the 17. They pushing it so he can break it.
But who he gonna beat? Who he gonna beat? And how
I
long he
don't
gonna have the
know.
title?
I don't know
But
who he's going to beat
but
yet. I don't
that
know
but
who's
that's
going to
but
have the
see
title.
but that's why because if it's get because you can't because it's some BS if Gunther got the title and he be like that'd be BS. I'm not
What do
gonna
you
lie.
mean? Oh, he might get the
That'd
world
be
title.
BS.
Yeah, Ric Flair
That'd
title.
be
Get
a
Ric Flair.
that's BS though. That's a title he technically never had.
What title?
Wait, he did have the world title. What are we talking about? He had it
He
with
That
Randy
did.
title,
Orton.
hold on, the title that
The
Gunther
not
got,
a, the new title that it's a new lineage that don't count.
that's a new lineage title though. That's a
What
whole
do you
new
mean
title
new
though, bro.
lineage?
It don't matter.
That
It's still a
title,
world title though, and it
of course,
account
we
for a
all know,
separate.
of course, is a real title though. But the lineage of that title came in 2023. Roman Reigns, like, so it's like
It's a new
who?
design, bro. I think they still got to do it.
No, I'm looking at it now, Rob.
They
It's
don't. I
Seth
looked it
Rollins.
up.
Seth
Because
Rollins,
he's the
Oh, all right.
inarguable champion.
the world belt got combined with the WWE Championship belt with Randy Orton. Remember with Randy Orton? That's where that belt is at. It combined. Remember, it combined with the WWE Championship. Remember, at the ladder match, whatever case
So
may
they
be
gonna
with
give him
Gunther.
that title. They gonna give him that title,
But,
bro.
but with that being said, though, would it make sense of him being Gunther?
He not beating Gunther. He probably gonna beat
That's all
Randy
I'm saying.
somewhere
Oh,
down the line.
is Randy gonna beat Gunther? 'Cause I don't think Randy beating
Said
Gunther has
somewhere down
been.
the line.
He might.
Not this time, but
Man,
maybe back
listen,
around.
bro.
He spin the block.
But if we're going off the history of Gunther in the WWE, at the least,
I got to
at
take
the
Brian Breaker to
least,
take that shit off that nigga. It's only right.
well, I think Braun will have the Intercontinental belt for like a decent amount of time though, till like like for a decent amount of time.
I
Oh,
understand. I'm saying that it
Braun,
makes more sense of Brian Breaker taking that shit off him.
no,
He breaking.
it will happen. I think it will happen,
oh,
but
because he
my
beat him before.
Or give
no,
it to the new boy Bronson Reed, big boy,
it will no, but
new
I'm going,
Bronson Reed.
but let's be real though about Gunther though and how he
Come on,
been
he's
booked.
trash.
But let's Bronson, you tripping?
Bronson Reed
The
not
one
trash, bro.
He's trash in the WWE. He wasn't trash outside. Like his match was big.
We could talk about with that, but he ain't trash though. Like, I get what you're saying, but he ain't. But I will say this about Gunther: if we go off the history of how he been booked, we have to just be real. We gotta be real. He been having long ass time, and I'm not saying he gonna have the WWE Championship like for those 3 years,
That was his only
but
main roster title.
with the Intercontinental, he had it for like how long? Like I'm just
He had
saying,
it
he
for
made at
666
least
days. That's
he
an
gonna
even
have this
number.
belt. He gonna have this belt at least like 8 months.
That's cap.
The world title? Nah, I don't
He's
think he's
not.
gonna have
He's
it
not
that
even
long.
having it
Why that be
longer than.
surprising?
He's not having it longer than what's the name?
I don't
Who?
think he's gonna have it that long.
Damien. He's not having it longer than Damien. That much
I don't.
longer.
Nah,
But
I can see him.
he gonna have a lot.
I can see him
I said
having
that
it.
much longer than Damien. He's gonna have it longer, but not that much.
But I'm just going off. Listen, I could be absolutely wrong, but I'm going off the fact of that's if you look how he been like look how he been booked,
So you're
y'all.
telling
Like
me
that's
he's going to defend it at WrestleMania and keep it?
yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah,
Nah. CM Punk
because
might
because
come for that title with Drew.
the reason why I'm saying, but the reason why I'm also saying that because
Shit,
bro,
Finn might take that bitch from him.
and the reason why I'm saying that, I mean that could be true too, but the reason why I'm saying that because you look at how he being booked. You look how he being booked though. Like he don't, bro. The man's getting booked. Besides Roman Reigns, who gets booked better than
Bro, he
Gunther?
was actually he been this last run, he was booked like a bitch versus Damien, bro. Damien was whooping his ass, and it
Bro,
took
when I'm,
Finn to turn on him for him to
I
even win.
and
He
I
was
get
booked like
it.
a bitch in this feud.
But they did
Bro.
that to protect Damian Priest.
Yeah, they did it to protect
No,
Damian
actually, they
Priest.
did that to protect Gunther because
I
Gunther
get
was
it.
getting beat
I
down like a
get,
bitch.
I
Nah,
get
they
it.
did that to protect
Hold up,
Damian
time
Priest.
out. What I mean by being booked, per se, like the man don't lose, bro. Like the man
He
really
only
don't
lost to
lose,
3
bro.
people with WWE.
Like that's kind of like rough. You get what I'm saying? The rough. That's kind of like I mean,
He
they
basically
very
he's like the new age version of Brock Lesnar, basically.
bro. Brock wasn't even getting booked like that, bro. Brock wasn't even getting booked like that. So I mean, the point is though, like in WWE history, we never seen a dude like they feel high. They feel very high for Gunther, bro.
Wait. How many times he lost in his whole WWE career?
Bro, he won
3.
like 3 times. He
He
lost to
lost to
Braun
3
Breaker
people.
NXT,
He lost to
Ilya
Braun
Dragunov,
Breaker, yeah, and Sami Zayn.
and I think maybe somebody else.
Bro, he lost
Nah,
some tag matches, bro.
I'm talking about
we
I'm talking
talking
about
about
being getting.
singles,
Oh,
bro.
no. Forget that. Forget that. I'm talking about getting pinned. Like forget. I know he lost some tag team, man. But he's talking about him getting pinned on the mat.
He only
It's only
got
been like
pinned by 3
3 times.
people.
Like
Nah,
bro, go to
I
Raw. You
can't
don't
believe.
believe that, bro? Raw. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Raw. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You don't listen. You don't. The fact that you see, but you see what my point is, right, Ralph? If you don't believe that, like I'm just saying, he don't be losing. Let me double check too, because
He lost. Might be right.
That's wrong. But here he been in WWE for like how long?
Oh wow, maybe 8 years, maybe longer. I
So he
think eight
lost
years,
twice in
maybe.
he lost twice in NXT and lost 3 times in WWE.
Like and he and how many times those was pins? So you trying to tell me he been booked this way for years? He been in WWE for years at this point, right? They feel highly about him, especially to his credit, him elevating and getting better, right? I don't see him like. I mean,
Yeah, he lost 3 times in NXT and 1 time in UK. So that's 4. I
yeah,
don't know
he
about the
don't
main roster.
he don't lose like the point is he don't lose like that. You get what I'm saying? That's the point. Like he had bunch like he don't lose like that. So it's like I don't think he ain't gonna have a belt for a year. I'm not gonna go that far saying he gonna have a belt for a year, but he at least 6 months.
Wait, what the fuck?
Exactly.
2024, he lost 11 times and he got 70% win percentage. He
But
had,
mind you though, how many times he got pinned? Like that's the thing. Cause DQ, I'm looking like
no, he loses, but not more than he win. He loses.
what I mean about losing, like people, there's not a lot of people that pinned him. Yeah, Chad Gable. Yeah, I think Chad Gable beat him in the count out. Yeah, only three
Come
people
on,
beat him on the
man.
main roster. Only 3 people beat him on the main roster, bro.
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he lose, but
But the point is though, Rob, that's still crazy though. That's still
he
crazy.
wins a lot. He loses, but he
That's
wins a lot.
still.
I get
But we never seen a dude. We rarely seen a dude get booked like that. So it's like he gonna at least have that belt at least 6 months, bro. At least 6 months. That maybe would be a little bit generous. He gonna at least 6 months, bro. So it's like that's all I'm saying. And then it's like John. Okay, and that being said too, Johnson to be in Gunther, is that gonna be if the fans? Because I tell you this right now, fans ain't gonna like that shit, bro. Fans ain't gonna like that. I want y'all know that now. I'm not saying Johnson can have the world bout. Maybe against Randy Orton. Okay,
you.
cool.
I need
You know what I
Gunther to
mean?
beat the shit out of Johnson. That's what I need.
You get what I'm saying, the right? Why you having Johnson losing or a Braun Breaker? Like I'm not saying Johnson can have no crazy. Maybe he can have. And granted, he can have some tag team matches in his farewell tour too, because it's gonna be. You know what I mean? He can have. He can mix it up too.
And that tag team match I seen with him was horrible. Him and our truth and Miz, bro.
I mean, bro.
That,
I mean,
that shit was horrible.
I mean, hey. I'm just
Why
saying.
do they glaze that man so much?
I'm just saying. Like the farewell tour, we're gonna see some tag team matches. I
So
assume.
the
Like,
farewell tour start next year,
yeah. Or I guess it technically starts now. I guess,
but we ain't
but
seen this man since
they
whatever
they
the fuck.
they've been talking about it though. They said the
You know what I'm
farewell.
saying? We ain't seen this man since whatever the fuck, but it
Right.
starts now. Get out of here, bro.
Right.
He always come back when it's beneficial to him, bro.
I mean, he got scheduled too. I mean, he do got
Man, no, I don't
scheduled.
give a fuck about them dumbass movies.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, he do got, bro. He can't get bad because he got other things too, though, man. But listen. It's a farewell tour.
Talked all
This
that
is
shit about The Rock. He turned out to do just what The Rock did, nigga.
he did apologize for that. He did
It took
say,
him long enough.
but the point is though. I mean, shout out to John Cena though. Like you said, a farewell tour, but I just don't see. It just don't make sense to me. Him beating Roman Reigns just to beat Roman. Like it's like I just don't. It don't make sense to me. Like
What is he beating Roman for?
it just don't make because Kai said just because Roman Reigns beat him because he never beat Roman in a single match. It's like that's this you can't that's you have to be a bigger reason for that. Like especially in wrestling. Like it ain't like they had like their rivalry is like I mean they have a solid rivalry I guess right a feud but it's nothing like I don't know
It's a feud. It's not a rivalry.
because it's like
It's a little feud. Cause
I don't like
he feel like Roman took his spot. That's what he
right
mad about.
but it don't but Roman don't gain nothing from losing to John Cena, bro. Like, it doesn't.
And he don't gain nothing from beating him either. He might as well
Exactly.
just stay away from him.
Have a tag team match against him or something. Oh, cool. That's be something. Or tag team with Roman Reigns for something like that. A
No,
crazy or something. I don't know,
he
bro.
interject this, and my thing is like, you lost the Solo fair and square. Why the fuck is he getting the? This why I didn't like when Cody won, because he literally won the same way that Roman did the year before that the fans talked about. Why is John Cena interfering when you win against the Bloodline all with your guys? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
You didn't get beat up versus the Bloodline because you always had somebody beside you. So Cena basically interjected himself in the business for no reason because he felt butthurt getting beat by Solo fair and square, and you got hurt, bro. You
right.
legitimately got hurt. Now the Undertaker, that's different, bro. Like we was talking about on the phone, like he got a relationship with the
I mean, I don't
family
know,
and
but
all that.
John Cena. But I mean, I know they were trying to do like a Avengers type of thing. I'm not mad at it. I mean, 'cause they were trying to do like a Avengers type of ordeal or whatever. So it's like, did John Cena and Roman Reigns ever tag team with each other before?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you right about that. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I typed in. I don't think so.
I know a lot of things. You sure?
I'm proud. I typed it in on
Well,
YouTube. I ain't
hey,
see it.
you hear it here first. No,
Oh, it
you
happened.
did.
No, it happened before. It happened, but I mean, it's 10 years ago. But I'm saying, listen, I mean, if anything, have a Roman Reigns Johnson a tag team with another like a dynamic like mix. You know what I mean? A legendary, like I don't know, like so do something like that. That's what I do.
Bro, he
I'll
don't
have.
need he don't need to win anything else,
Plus,
bro.
it's bigger matches for John Cena to do besides the Roman Reigns. I mean, yeah, I think it'd be. I'm not saying if you want to do something with Roman Reigns, have like a him tag team with him or something like that during the match, or
I need to go. He need to go up against somebody his pace, like a R Truth or somebody. Like,
R2 wouldn't be a bad match.
even though R Truth is miles ahead of him right now, since he
CM
low
Punk
key.
match. I wouldn't mind a CM Punk match.
That
John
means
Cena, of
CM Punk
course.
got to dumb himself down.
I'm off, man. That nigga didn't look that good. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Let's gonna call that shit
That's
out.
cap. That's cap.
He didn't look that. He didn't look. I mean, it was a good match though, but like, yeah, I don't.
So is
But I
Jay?
know that that's one person that should not be in the world. It
Is
don't
they
make
on
sense to CM Punk get a
real quick?
title.
Is they on Raw or SmackDown? Like, where are they supposed to be at? Because we just seen why why the fuck is what's her name and Grayson Waller and Austin Theory on Raw. What was that about?
Then they
They
got
trash.
traded
They just
for
they
Jay.
got back, they went back to SmackDown last week and they got
Oh, bro.
he got a match. Like, it
Man, I
don't
don't
make
know,
sense.
bro. Man, I don't know, bro. That's why that brand shit is like, bro. What's the point of doing a draft if you're gonna have do this then at this point?
Like,
They
I
popping
understand
up
if
every
people are
month.
overseas or sick or something, they got to fill in. But
Man, I don't want to hear that's a bullshit excuse. You got people in the back that ain't being used or doing nothing. Like fill
yeah,
the
but you
card up,
can't
bro. That's just
yeah, but you got to still have the stories.
nigga. What story is age? Like what's? I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but like
Their story
that's
is
just
turning
lazy.
on each other, so you
Yeah,
can
but
do that
that's
anywhere.
man, but that's lazy as shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's just lazy, bro.
So
Like
we
you
just gonna
can't.
write somebody in
But
doing
I'm
something.
just saying. What's the point of doing brands then, Ralph? Like that's just it's just lazy. Like I don't. It's lazy. I understand certain audibles you can't do, but you're not. But we're talking about a person. I thought we tag team that was on
My
SmackDown.
thing, why the fuck is y'all bring back Braun Strowman and don't got him doing nothing but with the
Yeah.
Judgment Day? That's
Ralph,
stupid as
but
fuck.
Ralph, but that's my point. Ralph, that's my point. If you okay, you can't understand that building
You
stories,
could have
but
kept him at home, keep paying him, bro. He enjoyed that shit. If you ask me, you look on the Instagram, he fishing, he doing all
right,
this shit. Hurt. He don't give a fuck as long as he's still getting paid
yeah, that's why
and he's
shit. That's
still
why.
doing them appearances. Like,
That's why he
what
on
is y'all bringing
shit.
him back for?
That's why.
Yo,
But
when
I don't
Alexa
feel.
Bliss
I
coming
don't.
back, man?
Hmm.
When
You said,
Alexa
"God,
Bliss coming back?
uh, it might be soon because her birthday was yesterday or that some day this weekend."
I will say this. I don't feel bad for Braun Strowman though. 'Cause I remember he was talking about indie guys or some shit, and it's like when he got, it was like it was
What do you
unnecessary.
mean?
Like
They was talking shit about him.
I mean,
Yo, true. He said when he see you in the street, he said keep that same energy.
I forgot what exactly what the people they said about it was. I think like what it because it wasn't offensive. I don't think it was even offensive.
He said
I
he
don't think
not
we talking
ride
about.
back.
I don't think we talking about the same thing.
Yo, he said he not ride back, true.
I don't care who he is. I know he was just talking down about money, about indie wrestlers getting paid or some shit like that. And it's like, bro, then you got fired. You started crying and shit. Like
Actually, he didn't cry. He reinvented himself, and they got him. Yo, he got fired like 3 times, and they kept calling back because he kept reinventing himself.
did he really start reinventing himself though?
What do you mean? When he went to what's that shit called?
But to your point though, that motherfucker don't care about like that niggas care about getting paid, bro. That nigga don't care. He
That's
don't
not
fight.
true.
What wasn't he getting pushed?
This nigga literally lost half a weight of himself because he loved wrestling, bro. What are we talking about? He didn't do it for no health
I mean,
reasons. He did it
man.
because he loved wrestling, bro.
I mean, I guess, bro. I don't think he really.
Bro, you need to blame Vince McMahon and all of them keep booking him into nice stories and then
They
pulling
not
back away.
Vince ain't there, bro.
I
I
said,
mean,
and all the bookers, Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, anybody,
uh,
whoever books him,
I'm just at this point. That's what I'm
they
saying.
need
Like,
to
why
send
you?
Yeah,
him to
But
NXT and do
but
they
something
had
with
but
him
him.
but
teaming.
but,
They had him teaming with a little kid, and he won a tag team championship.
Right.
Like that was
but here's the
wild.
thing. I'm not even mad at that because that was
Bullshit.
like, cause they gave the belts back. Like that's that
What was
that
the
be
point? What was the point of them winning? Like that was stupid.
him being on WrestleMania. That's the only reason why. Like him being on WrestleMania. But that's the only
Man, that was
reason
He
why.
couldn't
bullshit.
have
They could,
gave him another
like
match.
you said, they could have gave him another
I'm not
partner.
denying. I'm not denying that per se. But at the end of the day, though, like he would him getting booked then is way better than him getting booked now. It'd be sometimes he don't even be on TV, bro. So like, to be honest, like him getting booked back then is way better than him getting booked
I think
now.
That's because
the best booking he had was when he was feuding Roman Reigns and Brock
Right.
Lesnar and
The
all
point.
that.
And I'm just saying it's way better than you see now. That's all I'm
or
saying.
Shane or feud with Shane McMahon and shit.
Yeah.
Is all that is way better than he getting booked now.
What do
So
you
I
mean? He
agree.
been hurt lately. That's why he hasn't been
I
on
mean,
TV.
yeah, but he been back now. I get it, but it's like I mean
He's
to
been
your
back because they just needed to do something with him because you're not going to keep paying motherfuckers to stay home when they're hurt and then healed.
bro. I feel
Nigga
what you're saying.
been healed for almost a year and they just let him stay off TV because they want that pay increase that Maven was talking about.
Oh, you be watching Maven show?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just do that bullshit, bro. That jobs in the real world do that shit too.
oh,
You just
his dad. Oh, that nigga, that man Nicholas, the guy Braun wanted the belt. His dad is the referee John Cone. That's funny as shit.
They say he training to become a wrestler now.
Oh my gosh, Nicholas. It's like nah. I'd be crazy. Nicholas come in and say Braun Strowman one of these days. It's Nicholas. That would be fire. I ain't gonna, if he do train, that would be fire. I'm not
There'd
gonna
be a
lie.
tag team in the tag team
We
division.
never lost the belts. I never lost the belt.
well, he was crying like shit when he had to get that shit up.
I don't think
That's
you
crazy.
lying too. I thought I remember that you put spice on it, bro.
Nah,
You think you put
yo, that's
you
crazy.
put
He really official like he in the record books as a tag team champion.
youngest champion. I think youngest champion in WWE history.
I mean,
Mhm.
in wrestling history,
Now I can go. Now it'd be you be surprised, Ralph. You be
He was like
surprised.
12.
You be surprised, Ralph. In Japan,
Nah,
you be
12?
surprised. You be surprised, bro.
bro. They at least be 15, bro.
Bro, he was like
Nah,
12,
nah,
bro.
bro. Coney Omega wrestled a little girl back in the day, bro. She was like 10 years old. I think, matter of fact, it may be one of the wrestlers we know about too. It was years ago. It's on YouTube, like so. You'll be surprised about like
I'm about to look.
That wasn't no
I mean,
real official match, bro.
it really was though. Like you'd be surprised, bro. Like it was a whole like he wrestled like that man Kenny Omega. He wrestled a blow up doll and everything, bro. At that time.
This when we move on from niggas like him.
I'm for real though. Like I'm serious. Like this is like you'd be surprised at the crazy shit
Yeah,
Nicholas was
wrestling.
10
yes.
years old. You heard me?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was 10.
yeah,
He looked no less than 9. He looked like he was 9.
yeah. So
Nah,
he
ain't
made.
no
I mean,
way.
he definitely up there though. I know that though. So I mean, he definitely.
So he was 10. So he about 16. How old is the Miz girl? She should get into wrestling.
Man, everybody don't
She,
gotta be in wrestling though, man.
she gonna be trash.
I mean, maybe she could be great, but everybody don't have to be in wrestling.
That's like the
I just
Rock
want.
daughter. They kept pushing her. I
Who?
don't think the Rock daughter. And then she a
She
general
want to do it, but
manager.
she want to do it though. That's different. She want to do it, so like
She
nobody
wanted,
pushing.
yeah, she wanted to do
Nobody
it. She
pushing.
ain't really want to just wrestle. She wanted to do the
I
whole
put that
business.
out there. I just put it out there just in general though. I didn't say anything about mid. I mean, whatever they want to do, they do it. But that's because
I said the Miz girl, not his daughter. I'm talking about the girl that was in the crowd, mad that
oh
the
yeah,
Miz won the chip.
oh she come back with a show. Oh my god, who was that?
You said his wife?
No,
No
remember the
man.
girl that was the little girl that was mad in the crowd that Miz won.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
You don't remember that, Kyle?
Nah, I don't remember that.
The girl,
Yo, they,
the little girl that scrunched up her face because the Miz won, bro.
nah, I don't remember that. The most iconic thing I ever seen is the black dude when the Undertaker lost to Brock Lesnar. I need to see that dude again because his face is iconic.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. When Brock beat Undertaker, people was in shock. Like, oh
Yo, I was like,
shit,
yo, he really lost. I seen that match live. Yo, it was
bro. You
such
know
a
that was crazy.
yo, it was such a
They were
big
talking about that
thing.
shit on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They was talking about on the Breakfast Club the next day. I was like, dang.
The Undertaker law, it's real when that nigga was talking about that. The
I was
Undertaker
pissed.
lost out here,
I
boy.
was pissed. I was like, dang,
They only
man.
talked about because it was in New Jersey, right?
Nah, they talked about that period though. That was like
Yeah, that was a big deal.
that was a big deal, bro. Undertaker
I'm saying
lost,
they fake talk about wrestling, bro.
bro. Ralph, come on, bro. We understand they not wrestling fans, bro. I mean, nobody's business, bro.
But it's a
It's just
big that was really a big deal. Like
like
they said one of the greatest undefeated streaks of all time. And like
we're not
sports.
they're nowhere near wrestling experts, Ralph. We understand that, but I mean, it was a big deal. Period. Like I remember that
Yeah.
because like, people at work were talking about it. Like I know people that don't watch wrestling were talking about it. Like nigga, Undertaker lost. I'm like, yeah, man.
That
But
was like
Brock beating him,
really
it's like Brock beat him. It's like, oh, well, it ain't that bad. It makes sense, I guess.
nah, I still was mad he lost because yo, if you think about it, every time him and the Undertaker, I think the Undertaker only beat him twice.
Hey, my goat whooped his ass next year. Well, the year after that.
Garbage. Yeah, that's one of the worst Undertaker matches of all time. WrestleMania.
Which one?
It wasn't because of Roman.
Shit,
Yeah,
all
it
right, man.
was. Yeah, it
No, it
was. No,
wasn't.
it's terrible, man.
Roman
They
whooped
said
his ass.
He
Stop it.
shouldn't have beat him.
Roman called the match. So how you explain that then? It's like, nah,
That,
let me stop
that
lying.
match was
I'm
trash,
lying.
yeah. He shouldn't have beat him, yeah. After that, it should have just been over. Brock Lesnar beat him all right.
For real, if you really want to be honest, since people complaining about like who he shouldn't have lost to, or it should have been like CM Punk for real, for real.
No shit. It should have been Shawn Michaels or Triple H, bro.
Why
Nah,
Shawn Michaels would have been? Why Shawn Michaels got beat when Shawn Michaels retiring?
I could understand Triple H because he beat Triple H 3 times at WrestleMania. They don't
The
like to
only way,
acknowledge the first
the
one.
only reason why I disagree with you,
Right.
Ralph, because Shawn Michaels like retired after that. So I think he
No,
already had a
he
mind.
literally faced them twice at
No, but
WrestleMania.
no, of course, but I think in his mind though, I think in his mind though, he was done. He looked like he was done wrestling soon. That's the only reason. That's my only pushback with that.
He was
When
done wrestling, but then came back a couple
no, but
years
you're
later.
missing. No,
No, he did. He
no, he
came
did
back.
not. He didn't
What?
come.
He ain't come
That
back
was
till
no
like
couple of years later.
2018.
That was a while he came back.
Yeah, it was
I'm
like
talking about when he
2018.
got involved with, bro. He literally got involved with Daniel Bryan, bro.
Bro, he did not wrestle no match, bro. Cut it out, bro. He was not in the match
Who's
wrestling.
talking about wrestling? I'm talking about just
You talking about when
come
the
on.
super
Here's
kick?
the semantics.
You
Here
talk
comes
you
the
you talking you
semantics,
talking
bro.
about
All right,
the segment when everybody was in the ring
bro.
with the John Cena and
No,
Randy
bro.
Orton
We
thing?
can move on. We're playing
No, I'm
semantics,
That
talking
don't
about
count.
when he was the referee, nigga.
bro. You
Come
playing
on, bro.
semantics. We're
That's a
talking about wrestling
referee,
in the
bro.
ring. We're talking about wrestling in the ring. You playing semantics, bro. Like, god dang, bro. We
No, I'm not.
understand. He didn't wrestle in the ring. Like, we get it. Like, he wasn't. He'll do stuff. He'll do a little. He'll do that shit
He'd
now.
he'd do a
He'll
super
super kick a
kick.
motherfucker. He'll super kick a motherfucker
My
now.
fault.
If it makes
Sweet chin music. Chill.
man, that shit a super kick.
Chill, dog. Man, that joint sweet chin music.
That's a super kick.
Nope.
Now it's one dude. He took that move from one somebody. I forgot what his dude name is. It's him. He threw through. He threw a. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That super kicks. That move gets so played out, bro. I'm sick and tired of that move, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's the most overused move in wrestling. One of the most overused moves in wrestling.
Yeah, because everybody does it.
A
Kevin
super kick.
Owens,
A super
Kevin
kick and a
Owens,
super kick and a cut. Super kick and a
Usos.
cutter. I can't stand a cutter or a super kick. The spear is almost the spear
Nah, the spear. Everybody uses the spear too.
it's the spear is not that bad though. It's not that
What?
bad.
Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Bobby Lashley, Big Show. Like I can
Yeah,
name a whole bunch of people
but
that's
it's
Man,
not
on
that big.
Big
Edge,
Show when
But
Big Show rarely used
yeah,
that shit, bro.
no. But here's the thing though.
Batista,
Well, bro.
Charlotte,
You see a super kick every match, bro. Bro, I know bullshit, bro. You see a super kick almost every match.
Goldberg.
But that's not
Man,
that. But compare.
man, you
Hold
want
up.
to do that?
Now,
Ricochet.
now, now,
We
don't
got
be. Now,
the
now, hold up. Now,
Usos.
now, don't. Now, with that being said, too.
Kevin Owens. I'm
Now,
not saying that the
Are
super
there in the
kick.
top now? If we did the most overused moves per se, or would the spear be a top 10? Probably like
Yeah.
number 10 or very low. But super
No,
kicks
actually,
by far.
it actually will be top three, bro.
Yo,
A
a lot of people
spear,
use this. Yes,
Yeah,
bro. It's a
people
lot
use
of
a
people that
spear
use
in
it.
their move set, not even the finisher.
Yeah.
not more than a cutter.
Yes, they do.
Not more. No, it ain't more than a
How
A
many
cutter.
cutter,
people do?
bro.
How many people
Stop
do
it.
cutters?
There's a lot of people do cutters, bro.
It's not more
Nigga,
than
you
a
have.
spear or a super kick, bro.
First of all, you got Randy Orton for one. You got Randy Orton.
Uh huh.
You got Cody Rhodes. You got Javon Evans.
Hey, I forgot he do that. John Cena
Okay,
do the cutter too.
okay.
John,
We got
Like
we.
you got a bunch of dudes. You got the Usos when they did the three. They be doing a cutter with
No,
the
they
three
don't,
D.
bro.
Yes,
They do
they
the three.
do.
They use 3D.
They
They
do the
use the when
three.
they
They do
tag.
the.
They do
They do the
3D.
A
3D.
3D is not a damn cutter, bro.
Yes, it
All right, we can move, bro.
is. Which
No,
one
it's
you
not.
need?
It's a variation of a cutter, bro.
It's a
Let's
flat.
not play
No,
that.
It's a
It's a
flat.
variation.
this
It's a
is
It's a flat.
bullshit.
variation. It's
It's
a
Now
a
you
flat
know who's
that
variation.
doing
basically into
It's
a
semantics.
cutter.
it's a variation of a cutter, bro. Like why we playing this game? It's a
Now it's
variation of a cutter.
semantics. Now it's semantics.
That's not
Now you know.
semantic. Is what it
Now
is,
you
though.
know
It's
you
a
hear that
variation.
bullshit.
It's a
It
variation of
is
a
a
cutter.
cutter because that's it's literally a cutter because Bubba is
Well,
barely Bubba
moves don't have the same. Well, moves don't have the same.
Bubba.
Moves and Bobby Lashley don't have the same spirit as everybody else then. Because they like, what do we play? Well, if we're gonna play that game, then come on, bro.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie, Bobby Lashley got the best spear.
that's a lie too.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
greatest lie
Right.
retold. That's a greatest lie
Bro, they
retold.
literally
Yeah.
the spear is literally the same, bro.
Nah.
The
Nah.
best
When he
spear,
do it, he do like a flip.
the best. First of all, Braun Breaker got a better spear than him, and Goldberg.
No, he don't.
Go.
Goldberg got the weakest spear, bro.
Nah, he
That's a
don't got
lie.
the.
That's a lie
Nah.
too. That's another lie too. That's a
No, you
lie.
gotta
That's a,
stop with this. That's a lie stuff because it's
like
not a lie. But
Goldberg got the weakest
Goldberg,
spear.
nah, Goldberg don't got the weakest spear though. If
So
you don't think he got the best,
just because you flip don't mean you have a better spirit than Goldberg, bro. I don't know what
man, it ain't just that.
Rhino's gore is better than that shit, bro. What are we talking?
Gore's up there. The Gore's up there,
Nah,
but that
nah.
shit
The
is better
Gore,
than Goldberg.
matter of fact, I take it back. The Gore might be number one. I seen a video earlier. He gored the Rock so bad, the Rock did a backflip. That John was crazy.
Or when he did that the Edge and shit.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about
I
Rhino.
I
He
know
gored the
what Rhino
Rock.
did. I'm talking about remember when he gore Edge and shit. Like, oh my goodness, it's ECW. It's ECW.
I thought that was Chris Jericho. He gored.
Yeah, I
Bro, that was
don't
Chris
know.
Jericho. That wasn't Edge.
Yeah, but what else I want to? Oh, I do forget before we go, man, because yeah, we definitely after we want to come back
Oh
20. We got
shoot.
like 20 minutes left.
Yeah,
I
we
do want
got
to talk about
do
this.
the spare too, real
I do
quick.
want to talk. I do want to
Come
talk
on.
about this.
What?
Absolutely, I do want to talk about this. The Lucha Brothers or reports are saying that they will not sign to a. They're not signing back to AEW and headed to WWE. And boy, I tell you,
That shit's too late, bro.
I'm not impressed.
Me either.
oh the Lucha Brothers in WWE.
I feel like it's too late, like Ralph said.
What you mean? Why is too late?
Go. You take this one real quick off
Nah,
the
nah,
wheel,
nah,
Kai.
nah, nah. You got it,
But,
Ralph.
but, but
All
why
right,
is it
all right, I
it
got you.
too late? But
I
why is it too
think
late though?
I think it's too late because the dudes in their era are gone. So this era of new crafted tag teams are not on the same wave. So I don't think the match is gonna sync. Like the style of the Lucha Brothers or in the style of the let's see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller is not going to clash, or the Street Profits. It's not maybe the Street Profits because they can make anybody look good or sell anybody.
They don't got. But here's the thing. You name
I'm just
A
throwing the tag
Town.
team out of there.
But I don't like and I'm listen, the tag team
But they,
division, we talked about this. The tag team division right now, to your point, until we all agree is struggling right now, right?
I thought you said it was struggling on Raw.
I mean you can say period, like whatever case may be. The point is this
I'm
though.
not struggling on SmackDown though.
But the point is this though. The fact that you got a nerve to say that tag team, we all know we've been criticizing that tag team for a while.
There's been
There's
story wise,
other,
not performance wise.
I mean, whatever case be, but the Lucha Brothers are like they're phenomenal wrestlers. It's like to the point
I'm not
where
saying that. I'm just
no,
saying
the
their
point.
style is not going to clash with the new guys. I don't
But
think
how
so.
is Styles? Okay, DOI like DOI. Like how? I mean, they can wrestle. They can have.
Maybe
They
them
can.
because
But
they're
no,
veterans.
but I don't think. But I don't think you. I don't think y'all watch them enough. To say, like I honestly don't think y'all watch them
Okay.
enough to. I'm be honest. I don't think y'all watch them enough to like. I don't see this analysis point of like and Motor
But why
City
would
Machine Gun.
you sign them to
Hold
take
up.
away from the new guys though? Again, that's another thing. Why would you sign them? An
What new
older
guys you're
tag
talking
team,
about?
bro.
But what new guys you talking about though?
I'm just saying, new guys.
But it,
Period.
I'm just
A
saying
new.
what new guys you talking about. They don't. They the problem with WWE right now.
It could be. It could be the
They're not
guys that
building it.
was Escobar. Like anybody, like any tag team, bro.
Them niggas not new though, bro.
Bro, what do you mean? They're not new, but they're new in the sense of like
Are you
But
talking?
if
they're
you're,
young and fresh.
but if you have the Lucha, but you have an opportunity to sign the Lucha Brothers, bro. That's one of the arguably the two best luchadors in the world. One of the I mean, like,
Rey Mysterio said he gonna smack you when he see you.
Rey Mysterio will come. Well, Rey Mysterio will come up here and say both of y'all on crack because we understand, like I don't think y'all watched them enough. Like they're over. Like they're like that.
Who
And
cares
then
about being over, bro?
all right, all right, bro. Like this is.
I'm not talking about that. I just said they're one of the great tag teams, but
What you saying? But
power.
they can have a good match. They can have a good match with anybody. That's the whole thing. Like they
That's
can have a
not
good match
my
with anybody.
point. That's not my point of them having a great match. I'm saying they're new to WWE, but they're veterans, but they're still a novice on the way things work over there. So why would you have them take away from what's going on already in the tag division when you can just bring someone up from NXT to take over the tag division?
But here's the
Do you
thing,
see
though.
what they're doing with American Alpha,
But here's the
a
thing.
tag team that
I
can be
mean, hey.
champions?
But here's the thing,
And
though.
you're just going, I'll show you the Luchas to take over them.
Respectfully, though. Lucha Brothers are one of the best tag teams in the world. And it's like they're
I think what
and
Ralph is saying is they don't fit WWE
that's not.
style.
But that's not true, though. That is
Can
like
they
that's
talk
simply
on the
not.
mic? Can they talk on the mic? I'm asking you all these questions. Can they talk on the mic?
Can they talk on the mic? Yes, they can talk on the mic.
Are they some of the greatest promo tag teams
No,
in,
no,
in
they're
the
no,
world?
no, they're not. But the fact of the matter is the fact that they're not strong promo guys, and they're one of the most pop.
So
Like,
you're saying we're gonna have to
all
add a
right,
manager? That's what you're telling me. They're gonna
I
have
don't, I
to
didn't.
add another seasoned vet.
There's
Okay,
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. They do get added to manager, whatever
that's
the case may be.
bullshit because we just
All right,
seen what happened with Alpha Pain.
The
Yeah,
authors of pain.
the
Yeah, the
authors of
authors of
Pain,
pain.
who's a great tag
no,
team who can't
no,
talk for shit. Like, what are
That's
we
why they got.
doing? Go ahead.
Yeah, they got a dude to talk for him that barely even talk.
Yeah, Karrion Cross ain't doing no better for him. So
I ain't
now
even. I'm
they
not even
might be.
talking about him. I'm talking about the boy that's
Yeah, I
supposed
know
to.
you're talking about. I know you're talking. I'm saying, and Darian Cross is the one who really talking for him now. So that's not even going to work. They're about to get released probably again, all of them. So that's a waste of time signing them when you going to wind up releasing them. I think probably.
I ain't gonna lie, signing the Hardy Boys is a better move than that because we already know they can talk on the mic,
Yeah, they already
and
know
they
how the
going
WWE works.
and they gonna get they last run, and that's gonna be a big deal.
Right. That's a waste of time to me and a waste of money. Not for the Lucha Bros. Get your bag, bro. I'm talking about for WWE. That's a waste
So
of
wait,
money.
so you think if the Motor City Machine Guns go there, you think that's a waste?
And that's different because the guys that I remember when they was battling TNA and them
Yeah,
ratings look like they was hyped up.
I
WWE
mean,
guys liked them, so that's
I mean,
different.
I I
Oh, go
always
ahead.
wanted Alex Shelley
hold
and
on,
Chris Sabin to come to the
hold
WWE.
on. Time out. I do gotta say this though, because y'all, I think y'all very misinformed on the Lucha Bros. Like, I think y'all very
I
mis.
asked you a clear cut question, so I want to know how I'm misinformed. If I ask you a clear cut question, you said they're
Not.
gonna need a manager.
Would that be? I mean, bro, there's
They
the
could get
greatest.
Selena Vega.
The greatest tag teams of all time had managers and things like this. Like that don't. The point is this though. Like this, the point. I think that's because I think it's a cop out. You just any type of excuse of trying to downplay who they are as a tag team. They've been one of the most pop. This is just the facts. Let's talk the facts, right? Let's go to the facts because everybody ain't perfect, correct? We all could agree with that.
I
I
agree.
do know they've been they've been one of the most popular tag teams in the
Mhm.
world that's not in the WWE. Can we all agree with that? Yes or no?
I agree.
Everywhere they've been at, they have flourished, correct? Yes or no? They've been on American television and flourished in two different companies. Yes or no?
No, not in
You
AEW.
got it. You got it.
It's not no I got it.
You
It's the
got it,
face
bro.
of
You
AEW.
got it, bro. You got
like,
it. You
like
got it. You got it, bro.
AEW
Bro,
fans are even saying like, "Damn, they ruined the Lucha Bros. Shit ain't working out. They're not on TV."
no,
Like, what are we talking about?
that's why they're
They're on
leaving.
Dynamite or they're on Collision. Why they're not on Why they're not
Bro,
on
you
the
know,
main show?
bro.
They're on YouTube.
Once again, you very misinformed. They was tag team champions. They was Ray Phoenix was like they're running hold it, call your mics. Hold
Oh,
on.
my fault. Hold on.
But once again, it's very misinformed because of fact of they still had a great run in AEW. Could have been better and things of that nature. Nobody gonna argue with you that. Okay, cool. I understand. I've said the same things or whatever, right? There was tag team champions over there. They did do certain things or whatever the case may be. But you are misinformed because I said in American television, they've been on American television for years now, bro. They before AEW, they flourished in TNA. Like they flourished in Impact. They flourished in TNA and Impact Wrestling. They flourished in Lucha Underground and things of that nature on television. A product where they didn't have to speak English. Where matter of fact, if you know if you anything about Lucha Brothers, they became big off of Lucha Underground where they didn't have to have um uh necessarily um great mics. I mean, here's the thing: the English, wherever the case may be, right? And the English have gotten better over the years, but their characters and charisma is the reason why they're who they are, and the fact that they bring in the ring. They're when you have the character and the charisma and things of that nature. We all know that can give you, you know what I mean. That can carry you at times. You know what I mean. So even, for example, a guy like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns did not have great mic skills, but guess what? A guy like you, Ralph, understood that he had talent and he had some charisma, and you still liked him, correct? Yes or no? And so it's like, yeah, the mic. I mean, I'm not worried. I mean, they go to WWE, they're going to make big moves. That's big, and they're going to help it, and they're going to help the tag team division, and they help the tag team division. What's wrong if the WWE tag team division right now is struggling, or it could be better? What's wrong if having Lucha Brothers a tag team to help elevate that? And they can be good individual stars too, if you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't see that as a problem. Like, especially because, like I said before, you know what I mean, because the Usos going to have probably one more war with the belts, maybe by next year. By next year, you see that coming. Uso versus Lucha Brothers. That's a dream match. You got Motion and Machine Guns coming too. So I don't think that's a. I mean,
And you still gonna have the Hardy Boys had a little run.
but to your point, talking about like, bro, y'all sound crazy. If you talk to any, even if the people that we talking about, they would say y'all wilding right now. The Lucha Brothers are like Booker T. And I agree with Booker T. He said this. He said, man, they need to go straight to the main roster. They don't need no NXT. They need to go straight to the main roster and do what they do. And Kai understand. I've been talking about these guys for years. These dudes are like that. Like I said before, these are the two best luchadors in the world. That's not exaggeration. They really like that. And everywhere they've been through, they have.
I ain't say they wasn't great wrestlers though. That's not what I said.
I'm just saying they flourished everywhere else. Why they couldn't adapt to WWE? Like where guys that we seen adapt to WWE came from where they came from.
So it's true they only had 5 title defensives or something like that out of 126 days.
5 what in what AEW?
Yes.
I think we're doing that pandemic time. What year was it? Yeah.
That's crazy. So that's not successful, bro. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
I mean, 126 days as a champion is not.
And like 6 matches or something like that. 5 or 6 matches.
I don't know, bro. Or champion? You talking about championship matches?
Yes, that's what Cage Matt's saying right now. 6 times they defended the titles.
I mean, what year was this?
Hello, my fault, y'all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what year is this? I mean, I don't. I mean, if you want to downplay that, like 100.
No, that's not success, bro. I don't want to hear the bullshit.
That's half a year. Ain't that half? That's like almost half a year.
Half the year and not that many title defenses. What the fuck?
Bro, I mean, I'm not even going to address that point.
So don't even bring championships and me misinformed while you're misinformed of their title success.
I want to keep it on subject, bro.
No, we're all on subject.
No, bro.
I do misinform this stuff.
No, bro. I do.
You're putting up titles.
Rob. I do want to keep it on subject, but you very contradicting right now.
You're not saying on subject.
Kyle, I'm gonna say this, Kyle. You know what I'm talking about, right, Kyle? About saying it, you very like.
You can't, because Roman Reigns defended his title and two pay-per-views more than him, and he did it on week of SmackDown.
So how many times
are we talking about?
How many? So
What's the question?
He said 126 days with a belt is not successful.
No, I said no. That's not what I said, Kyle. This is what I said. They did it for. I'm gonna get the exact many days. Okay, no, it's 161 days. Wait, no, that's not it. Okay, 122 days. I can screenshot and put in the Discord too. 122 days, and it says they had like 6 title 6 title defenses.
That's like 4 months.
6 title defenses.
How many people? Okay, but let's do this. Let's do
He
this.
tried
How
to
many?
bring Roman
No, no.
Reigns.
I'm just saying. I'm not because I mean,
No,
but how?
see,
Okay,
that's
but
why
how
you took
many?
it over me.
Can you?
That's
Can
why,
you?
because
Can
you
you? No,
don't
no,
want to be cooked.
no. It's not even that. It's not even that though. I give you, but can you find me a tag team that had a lot of title defenses in the same
The
about
fucking
time
New
span?
Day, the Usos. What are we
Give. Can
talking
I
about?
show? Give me that then. New Day. How
That
many?
was,
In how many months? Hold on. Give me New Day. In the context of that, WWE wrestled more
but that
days
was,
than
but
AEW
that
do.
was
So like
different though
that's a.
when they was doing that.
And
But
then you talk.
the point is though, the context of that, like if you want to compare WWE, is the fact that they wrestle more
There you
dates. So
go.
it's like,
No, don't
hey,
And
say that.
they
Hey,
each
don't.
was tag teams for years.
Hey, don't give me that more date shit when most of them dates are fucking what's the
but
name?
Ralph
Alexa
though,
Bliss.
but
Talking about
Ralph,
on TV. Like you
but
said,
Ralph,
oh, they've been on TV. They did this and that third. When they down there barely defended their
I'm
title.
not arguing. I'm not arguing.
Look at Paul. That you. This why he's shit.
you got it,
This
you
why
got it.
he's shit. This why he
I'm
sound like
with you.
shit
I'm with
and
you.
crazy.
I'm with you.
Because
I'm
when
with you.
Logan Paul did the same thing, oh, he don't defend his title. He don't do this. He don't. You see what I'm saying? That's why
I
he
never
full of
said.
shit.
I
You
never
did
Now
said
say
that.
I
that about
said,
Logan Paul.
I said that about Logan
I
He
Paul.
did
never
say that
said
shit
that. I
too.
never said that. And
Oh,
like,
I
You
know,
did.
I know,
bro,
I said
I'm
it
gonna be
though.
real. I'm gonna be real though, bro. Y'all, this is general speaking. I don't know. This is like I've been being on YouTube. Stop. Can y'all just stop misquoting me, bro? If y'all gonna sit here and say what the fuck I
I
said,
put it in there,
don't.
Kai.
No, you're not. You put if you're gonna say what I said, then put things in context of what I said.
It's always gotta be context
No,
with you when you say this
because
shit.
you're not gonna sit here and say a statement and don't say the whole thing what I said though. It's like, bro. First of all, I said LA Knight to beat him for the. I don't even know. Like, first of all, I didn't
You
even
don't even know what he
criticize.
said. Look, you don't even know what he said, Kai.
Because I didn't say that.
I know,
You
I
just
said it.
did.
I'm admitting, so I said it about Logan Paul.
Well, this was you wasn't on the stream when he
I
said
said
this shit.
this is
This
exactly
is
what I
why he
said.
full of shit. Cause Kai, you gotta stop saving him, bro.
No, I'm just not. No, I'm just saying like that. Like
I already know your stance on it. He said this shit when you wasn't when you was doing something, bro.
Why would I say that? How about that?
Because we brung up again when you wasn't on the stream. Again, we brung up Shane McMahon versus
Okay,
I brought
right.
up Shane McMahon versus
Answer the question, please.
bro. I
no, I
literally
think I
said
was on that shit. I think I was on that shit when we
I
spoke about Shane McMahon.
why would I say Logan Paul title reign? So what did I say about Logan Paul? Because you conflating a lot of arguments at the same time. I want to make it be clear. What did I say about Logan Paul title reign?
bro, you literally say he don't defend his title. He just there for no reason. Only he's there because he's Logan Paul and he's
I never
famous and
said
he
that. I never said that.
okay.
I never said that. I never
This
said
is
that.
just the bullshit.
I never said that. I never said he wasn't good for what he do. I never said you're conflating things that other things I said is
Nigga, I
one
said he
thing.
was better than
I never
Sting and
said that.
you got in your panties. Like stop lying.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You're conflating. See, stop conflating
No one's
arguments with one.
conflating that because I
You
said
are. You
Shane
are.
and Logan Paul was my examples of better than him. And you
What they
said
have to do with
he
the
don't defend
statement? What
his
they have to
title.
do?
How he better than him and
That
he
never. You're
barely wrestled.
conflating. You're conflating
Okay.
arguments, bro. You're
Now
conflating
you
arguments.
got it, bro.
You're conflating arguments, though. Like
I'm
they
not
just say.
conflating my arguments because it was all my of me saying that. The reason why
Oh,
Shane
what did
McMahon and him was better than him.
I never said he had a bad title reign. That's a fucking lie. So like the fact you say
Who
like
said bad title reign? I said you say he don't defend his title.
that's not
Get the title off for him.
hold on. So you say hold on, Kai, let me get this straight. Kai, did he just say a little bit earlier I said he had a bad title reign? Did he
No,
say that?
I said you said he don't defend his title. Get the title off of him.
To
Stop.
LA Knight. To LA. First of all, I said LA Knight need to be the next one to get the title off of him. Say the whole thing. Say the whole thing for one.
No.
I didn't say anybody. I didn't say this. I didn't say them to drop the title to anybody. You're a liar. That
Who
being
said you
said,
said
too,
anybody? No,
I said LA
we were
Knight.
just talking in general, and I said
You lying. You're
no.
lying,
We were
bro.
no.
You're lying. You're lying.
We was just talking in general, and you was like, "Well, get the title off of him. He don't have that many matches. He got it for 100 or 200. How many days he got it?
No,
Long
I'm
ass
in real,
time.
Rob. I'm in real, Rob. I'm kind of pissed off because you conflating like arguments and putting them in one. I'm not. I don't because
No,
like
I'm
I
not
did say
because that was
it's a
literally the
hard. I don't.
same.
I'm really getting pissed. Like all jokes aside, I'm really getting pissed because you're legit conflating arguments all in one. I'm getting frustrated because like I'm really because you really conflating everything, different things that was in that conversation and put them all in one. So I'm not. We can move on, bro. Like you got it. Because like I did say get the title off belt off him. Sure, I did say that, but like I also said, like get the belt off him too. So like, let's not like, come on, bro. Like that, don't
So why
conflate certain
why
things.
why you want the
Don't
belt off
conflate
him?
certain things.
If
Don't
you
conflate
just
certain
said
things because I said LA
in the
Knight because
grade you said that
I didn't
he
say
didn't
I
have a
said,
bad
but
title run, why you want the belt off him?
because I said it doesn't make sense for anybody to have the championship belt to not really defend a belt. It doesn't make any sense to me.
And that to your point, and to that,
That had nothing to
the
do with Logan
fucking
Paul. That had nothing to do with Logan.
luchadors.
That had
It
nothing to do
goes
with
back
Logan
to the
Paul.
luchadors when you glaze them and you in your soliloquy. Oh, you don't watch them. Y'all miss it for them. Well, I looked up the numbers and it says they barely defend their title.
That's not true though. Okay. With that being said, can you find me? People that had a belt that same amount of time that had more title defenses? Can you do that if you want to do your research? If you can do that, I can admit that wrong.
And here goes the Cage report.
I'm just saying, like you can find me, and like I said before too, and like could AEW don't wrestle? Could AEW wrestle pay per views and things like that? They don't. Why would the luchadors defend the belts on regular TV all the time?
Shit, the Usos did. Knew they
That's,
did.
I mean, that's the Usos and hey, that's them.
Shit, Edge and Christian did. The Hardys did. I can
That's
keep
on
going
them.
on. I can keep going on.
For 122 days, how many? I mean, I'm just saying, can you find that? Can you find that's interesting? Can you find that? That's cool. The point is this though, like having the belt for 122 days isn't bad. So I don't. I mean, I never argued, but like I said, what is the me saying that the Logan Paul? But you're conflating the Logan Paul shit to. Cause Logan Paul only defended the belt like one time. And I said, well, for anybody, that had nothing to do with Logan Paul. You made it defensive with Logan Paul. That's why you said the Sting shit, because you felt defensive. That's only why you brought the Sting shit up, for one. That's only why you brought the Sting up, because I said you were defensive about Logan Paul for some reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
So let's see.
I'm just saying, I don't really.
WWE tag title reigns.
That vernacular is getting impeccable. True, I see you.
I'm just saying, like I don't get the argument though. And Kai heard me say that shit a bunch of times. If I don't give a fuck who it is, they're not. We talk about Brock Lesnar to a certain point. Like it was a certain point. The reason why it would make sense for Roman Reigns, and I made this clear a bunch of times because of the storyline, right? That's why Roman Reigns can get away with that over the time. You know what I mean? So let's make that clear. Like I made that statement clear a bunch of times on here, and like I don't know, like what I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because you also don't want to talk about how you also don't want to talk about them being trio tag team champions either, though. You also want to talk about them being trio tag team champions either, though. But that's neither here nor there.
Let's see how many times Team Angle defended their titles.
And how many days? Don't do that. And do the amount of can they get the same amount of days as Lucha? Can they get the same amount of days as the Lucha Bros? Can you do that?
What do you mean?
You can't do that. That's a different era. They actually defended they belts on like
no, but he's criticizing somebody defending they belt 5 times 122 days. That's about right. If you defend them, like
okay, you know what? I'm gonna do one better than you. I'm gonna do more days.
I'm just saying.
They had 126 days. Luchadors.
No, but you're criticizing.
So I'm gonna do more days. I'm gonna do more days.
No, but Ralph, you criticize them only defending those belts so many amount of days, right? Like that's not like you got to do. Give me a title reign that had to.
I'm gonna do Jericho.
Ralph, give me the same amount of time. Give me the same amount of days with more title defense.
No, I'm gonna do more days. I'm gonna do more days. And cook your
we can move on. We can move on then, because like
you don't want to do that.
No, because that was never the conversation. That was never the conversation. You moved the goalposts, bro.
So you want me to literally find 126 days?
I'm one the same. Ralph. I said
it was 126 days for luchadors. So how the fuck am I find that randomly?
I said, but you, Ralph, I'm going off. There's no reason to yell, and we having a civil conversation. You sit up there and said you criticized the luchador for only defending their belts those amount of days. Yes or no?
No. My thing is they had the title for 126 days, only did like 6 titles.
That's the same thing I said, correct?
So
Kai,
how
that's
the
the same thing. Hold on, I'm
oh
trying to
my
get.
goodness. See, you
No,
talking so much that
no,
you just fucking shit up. Like
no. Is that the same thing I just said, though, Kai?
That Ralph, I ain't gonna lie, that is the same. He just said the same thing you said,
how it's
just
the
in a
same
different way.
what
Just in a
how it's
different
the
way.
same thing I said when
Hold
I'm
on,
supposed to just find randomly guys
I'm not telling. I
in
said,
WWE history or
No,
any
no, no,
tag
no,
team
Ralph.
title history of
Ralph,
126 days and 6 title defenses.
Ralph. All I'm
Yeah,
saying,
he's saying that you have a problem with how many title defenses they did in the days they was champion.
No, I don't got a problem with the days. I don't have a problem with the title defenses. He trying to make up. Oh, they have
But
more.
how many? But no, but how many title defenses they should have had in those many days? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, cause
I'm being a that's a
hold up,
serious.
hold up,
I'm asking a question.
hold
I'm
up,
really
True.
curious though. How many
Ralph,
defenses
when you go
they
back,
supposed to have?
when you go back and look at teams like Team Angle, it's kind of not fair because during that era where they was tag team champions, they defended their titles on like SmackDown, like regular shows. They didn't wait till main events. They didn't have to be at Royal Rumble and all that
Yeah,
other stuff
that's
to
why I said
defend
the
their titles.
Usos should
But
be at least.
my whole point was like how many title defenses they supposed to have in those many days.
Bro, at least 20 something.
Yeah, you out your
Uh,
damn mind. You out your damn mind.
uh, if
You
they
out
That's
was
your
not
doing
damn
bad.
mind.
regular,
That's
if
not
wait, wait,
bad.
You are you
if they was
now. I'm about
doing
to find. Now I'm about to find myself. Because now you want to be. If you want to play
no,
this
no,
type
no,
of
true,
game,
true,
bro.
true. If you think
Like,
about
all
it,
right, bro.
if they champion for 120 days, right? Let's say they defend their title twice on a regular show, and then they got the one main event.
Boy, I tell you, bro.
So that's 3 a month.
I'm about to have a field day, bro. I'm about to have a field day, man. That's insane, bro.
No, no, I didn't say 20 something. I just said 3 a month.
That's just insane, man.
How?
Hold up,
I
hold
didn't
up.
say 20 something. I said I. What's 3 times? What's 3 times? What's that? 4. That's 12.
Right.
Hello.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, I ain't saying it had to be 20, but I'm just saying I could understand why Ralph is mad because it's not like they a mid card championship. It should be defended a little bit more. All the other tag teams.
All I want is the answer is how many defenses should be in the
I don't think
2026
it should
days.
be 20 something in 120 days. It
But
could
you
be
can't
12.
you
12
can't
is
just throw it
cool.
but you can't throw a number out there like that's a fact though. That's like we can't be throwing numbers like there like that's
Then,
a regular
so
title
so
reign.
so 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 you could
That's
do it.
like come
So you
on,
could do it.
like
Ralph
come on,
said,
bro.
look at all the other tag team champions that had at least a lengthy run that many days and see how many title defenses they had. That's all you gotta do. Ones that
Jericho.
ones
Oh, I'm about to have a field day.
he said Jericho.
I'm about to have a field day. Yeah, the 139. I'm about to have a field day. Cause like that's a serious question. Like you can't sit here and criticize the lack of towel defenses, and then like we can't have an example. Like that's kind of crazy, bro. That's all I was saying. Like you can't sit here and like that's all I was saying. I don't know why that was like so like nobody can like that's so hard to comprehend. You can't just sit up
Who?
here and criticize. I'm just saying you can't criticize the tile defenses and not ask a simple question. Okay, well, and like how many tile defenses should be? Tile cage? Was it cage? Hold up.
Now Logan Paul, yeah, I definitely had a problem because how many title defenses did he have? Like
But
4?
that's in general though. It had nothing to do with him. That's in general. Like that's the thing. Yeah, we about hold up. Let me see.
If you a champion for a year, I think you should have more than like 6 title defenses.
Hello?
What? You won't believe this.
What?
You won't believe this. So they
Who
the
is
big
that?
sh- um the Jarrett show had 6 title defenses in 139 days. Hold on, from 12 from seventh to hold on, let me see. From the seventh from January, February, March, April, May, June. From June from December, right?
Yeah, but
That's
with
from
them
June
two
from
though,
December.
I get what
You
you.
know, they had
I
six
think
title. They had
me
six title
personally,
defenses, bro.
me
Like
personally, I
like
think
let's
me personally, I think that's a bad tag team to pick because they were still doing a lot of
bro,
single stuff.
we can move the fuck on. Like we can move on, bro. Like
What
that's
you
not the like
mean?
we can move on. Like because now it's like I'm frustrated. Like but now that's like
How is
because
that? Why are
because
you
because
frustrated?
because because here's the thing. Because here's the thing. Guess what the Lucha Brothers are. They doing single stuff too. So like let's go like come
But
on, bro.
were
Like
they
this
in
is.
main title pictures during
You
that
got
time?
it. You got it.
Jericho was
I
fighting.
don't know. I don't.
I'm
You got it, bro. I mean, listen.
I'm
They have
specifically talking about
they
Jericho.
that
I'm not talking about any
there
other
was
tag team
were
that you're
there
talking about.
bro. That's not. We can't move the goalposts. You
How
said
am I
some.
moving the goalpost?
What Chris Jericho? They wasn't Chris Jericho and wasn't the world title picture. Like they were the tag team champions. Yeah, they may have a match per se, or whatever. But like the point is though, Ray Phoenix, listen, they were doing other things outside of tag team. So like that's the point. Like I don't want to like come on, bro. Like that's the like you can't sit there and say that move the goalpost, bro. Like the point is this. He clearly said that such and such that's a trash title reign because whatever it had 5 title defenses, right? In those many days. And in the Jarrett show, had in a Jarrett show had that made only had 6 title defenses. And then maybe okay, and to my point, oh, they got include dark matches per se, right? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But my point with that, well, even if you want to include the dark matches, my other point that you have to respect the context of that. WWE wrestlers wrestle more, so they're going to be more defenses per se in certain things. Like I don't, what does it, but what does title defense have to do with a successful title run? Roman Reigns did not have to defend his title as much as anybody, you know what I mean? But he
That
had.
is bullshit, bro.
But guess what? Roman Reigns don't have to have a bunch of title reigns to be have a great title run. So like that's the thing. Like why?
You're on some bullshit right now.
What did I say? What did I say to you? That's
You literally, the first couple of years of him title defenses, he was
did I
defending
say?
on every show. So what are
Hey,
we
listen.
talking about?
Hey, listen. But here's the thing, though, Ro.
Stop it.
Here's, here's the thing, though, Ro.
And of course you're not going to have all them title runs at the end of the day when it all adds up because it's 5 years almost. What are we talking about? You're gonna keep taking on KO. You're gonna keep taking on the same people
You don't
and
know.
ain't built nobody up. So
You,
you don't make no sense.
you definitely don't have to, though. I agree on that. You definitely don't have to. Like I absolutely agree on that. I 1,000% agree on that. Even though that's not what I said at all. But I mean, even though that's nothing what I said whatsoever. Though I never said he had a bad title run. I say he had a great title run. He had title runs better than people that defended the belt way more than him. Correct? Yes or no? You're judging of a title defense. You're judging of a title. You're judging of a run off of how many title defenses, which is contradicted. So that's like in this general. So like that's the point. Like I don't. You said Logan Paul had a great title run, correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? You said Logan Paul had a great title run in that same conversation we were talking about.
I did, and I said that shit was trash.
Ralph said it was good or great. He barely defended because whatever reason that was Ralph, whatever case may be. So it's like, what are we talking about, man? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like you got. I mean,
Yeah, you said Jericho was the champions from when?
from June, they were the unified WWE Tag Team Champions from June to December. The point is this though about the point is this though about the Lucha Brothers though. The whole point about the Lucha Brothers because like I don't know why we're gonna hate on Lucha Brothers and try to make a point
Who hating on them?
or Ralph, but like, I mean the whole point is though they've been successful everywhere they've been at. I mean that's not a really opinion either though. Like they legit been successful like everywhere they've been at. Like like they all the luchador promotions, Mexico promotions. I don't know. Like I don't. I mean, they was. I mean, Ray Phoenix was. They won a tag team tournament. They won a trios championship, the tag team championship. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know, man. They was Impact tag team champions. They was. I mean, I don't. MOW tag team champions. POWG tag team champions, Ring of Honor tag team champions. I mean, I don't. They look like they can wrestle a certain style to me. I don't. I mean, so it's like I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's just I think that's definitely if they imagine they getting more machine guns too, WWE. That'd be crazy. That they definitely elevating that tag team at that point because like shoot like I mean you really can't go wrong with that. But what time? Oh yeah, I'm about to tune in. Raw. Also, they talking about Ricky Starks and Daniel Garcia look like they on their way to WWE too. Shoot. So
All that luchador cat, man. You gotta chill, man.
I mean, I'm just saying I do know this though, and they everywhere they went at
You
they've been successful.
hey, real quick.
So I do know.
Hey,
I
Kai, he
do know
sounded
that.
like the Sixers with Elton Brand and Forrest Webber and shit. Always want niggas out of their prime.
I mean, they are
He
they
on
out there?
some bullshit.
Are they out their prime?
Always want niggas to come to WWE when they didn't get them when
Are
they
are they,
when they ain't picked
are they
WWE in their prime. Fuck out of here.
are they? I mean, I don't.
Like WWE don't need these guys, bro. You should have
I
came
don't.
here when your stock was up, bro.
I mean,
oh,
they stock is up. I don't know.
oh.
They stock
So
is up.
stay in AEW and build that company up then.
They did. If they want, they
How
do.
when the company
I mean, they want. I
ain't
mean,
good.
at the end of the day, if you give, if listen, they if listen, clearly the deals are being made. That listen,
Hey, them
they
checks must
happy.
not be cashing, Kai. Because
Nah, they
for
got.
like
Nah, they
5 years,
got
I
it.
Nah,
heard
They
I mean,
they
AEW
got it
pays
because
that much.
Mercedes Monet
now
over there.
are we having
That's
a real conversation? Are we joking
we're
around? Are we?
having a real conversation.
No, I'm
Because
just
all I
saying. Are
heard
we
for
joking?
5 years,
No.
AEW they pays a lot and less shows.
No, I'm just saying. Are we
So now
joking?
you want them to do
No,
more shows with less
no, I'm
pay?
just no. Forget. Are we having a real
We're
conversation?
having a real conversation.
Are we
Don't try to
doing
be condescending, bro.
Are we doing AEW versus WWE? Or are we just having a real
We're
conversation
having a real conversation, bro.
about the betterment of wrestling as fans that we all can enjoy and watch? Are we? I'm just being honest.
So
Though,
you're thinking?
I don't want
So you think they were
to.
better the tag division more than the Hardys
Yes, because the Hardys
or Motor City?
because the Hardys are older.
What
The
that
Hardys are
mean? Now
older.
at least with the Hardys
Can I,
older,
can I finish?
they can
Ralph,
put people over.
Ralph, calm down, Ralph. You have all the chance to respond. You asked me a question, and then like I said something, and you just gonna keep on like, I got you. There's multiple reasons that the Hardys are clearly not in their prime no more. Like if you look them in the ring, they can still wrestle, but clearly not their prime no more. For one, right? Two, Jeff Hardy can't go overseas like that because of his past, his record, unfortunately, whatever case may be, right? And the reason why I bring that up because these PLE events now, they're doing way more shows overseas now. Like they always travel overseas, right? But they're doing these big events and PLEs overseas now, right? Which the Hardy Boys, Jeff
That's
Hardy,
news to me though about Jeff
what?
Hardy. Cause he
No, I'm
been
saying
going when that's his last run with WWE, he was going overseas, and I think that's where he got
when
when he left. When he left, that's what happened.
when
He
did
was
when did he went?
overseas.
You got hold on. You when did he went overseas?
I swear, in his last run, they was going overseas, and he was
I'm
there.
telling he was not, Ralph. He got that DOI record, bro. He does not, bro. You cannot go listen, he got that DOI on him. He cannot go overseas, bro. That's been a big thing about him for years. I don't think he wasn't in London or anything. But I mean, but like I said, the Lucha brother, and I'm not listen, why I can't have Hard Boys can still can do something too, whatever. I'm not super and like super against that. But I mean, I'm just saying like I'm just saying like but I'm just saying in general though, is like I mean, hey man, like I mean, Lucha Brothers, they've been every time I watch them, they've been phenomenal. They thrive everywhere they've been at. So it's like I mean, I don't see it be a problem to helping the tag team division of WWE. That's simple as that. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Nothing. It's not out now. Exactly the reasons why they left AEW because the money wasn't a problem. I saw that. I guess it was like just creative differences, whatever the case may be. But like I said, let's not make this an AEW and WWE type of shit because they never talk down WWE. Like, can we not do that, please? Like, I don't want it to get to that conversation. Like, oh, why they couldn't say it? Like, bro, you know how things be. It's a wrestling business, bro. Like, hey, you go and move on. Simple as that. You know what I mean? It's not. There's nothing. No hard. Nothing like that. Can we just keep it at that level? That's all. I don't want it to be like. It's like yeah. Like I mean, um. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So hey, I think I think they time. Guess they time was hey over with over there, and they want.
So, you were wrong. He went over to London, the UK, in
Did he?
8/11/2018. United States title. Shinsuke defeats
Okay,
Jeff Hardy.
my fault. He did, but he called another DUI
He
charge
went to he
after.
went to Scotland.
But he called another DUI charge though, like after, like so. I don't know how that worked. Cause that was a thing. That is a thing though, Ralph. That is a thing. So I
And
don't.
he was in that Saudi tournament too versus the
No, I'm,
Miz.
no,
I
I'm
just
just
looked
saying
it
though.
up. I
But
just looked it up. It said he's banned now
that's what I'm
because
saying
of
though.
what
He been
happened in
so
22.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying though. Like
It said
he
he
was.
banned from the United Kingdom. He not banned from he could go
Yeah,
other places.
Man, he
He
come
just
back to
banned from the
WWE.
United
That
Kingdom.
that ban gonna be lifted, bro.
I don't know about that though.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
If they want a WrestleMania, they gonna have to
But
apply.
one, let's be honest though. One of the reasons why we don't even know they're gonna come back to WWE for real. For real. Like, we have to be honest with that
They've been
conversation.
in talk. They've
Mm,
been in talks with him.
no, we know they're coming back, bro. This is their last hoorah. They're both
I'm
going to
saying,
retire. They're
where do
going to
you say
bring Ruby and their
when do you say
kids.
when do you say they may can't come back? I'm not against. I'm just saying where do
I
you
just
start?
been reading that that they've been talking to WWE since they in
Right,
TNA
because it
right
only
now.
makes sense, Kyle, because they're in TNA.
Yeah. So it's definitely reports that I'm talking to WWE.
That probably be the theme of other than the Bloodline. That probably be the theme of Survivor Series or War Games or whatever NXT's type of Survivor Series is.
Right.
And then what's the name got something like that too? I think TNA.
Uh,
Right, and then the Royal Rumble coming up. You think that's not gonna be a big pop in Minnesota or wherever they're at?
Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm just
you
saying.
remember?
Okay, but that being said, but
You
my
remember
opinion
when
is
they came back at
yeah,
WrestleMania?
but
That pop was
yeah,
big.
yeah, but that being said too though, like why are we trying? But why are we just missing other great talent though?
No one
I'm
dismissing them.
not
I just
saying.
asked a
That's
question.
all I'm saying. Like, I'm not
I'm not
denying. Like, it's
dismissing
just
them. What I'm
you act like
saying
there's people. You
the
act like there's
art.
people in WWE that won't like the Lucha Bros in the WWE though. Like that
No
shit.
one didn't
I'm
say that.
not.
I
I
did not
didn't
say I
say.
didn't like them, and Kyle did not say that. We just asked you a
I
question.
didn't say
No,
that.
I'm just saying is you said there was no point being over there. Like that's what you
No,
said.
we didn't. I asked was the styles going to work
Yeah,
because
and
they're
yeah,
not used to
and I
the WWE type,
and I said
and
and
they're
I
not
said
talking.
and
And then you said the manager
and
thing.
I said you misinformed, and I said you misinformed about the wrestling part. No, that the wrestling. One thing we're not going to sit there and do is talk about the wrestling part. Like that's
I'm not misinformed when I never said they wasn't great
misinformed.
wrestlers.
No, you're misinformed when you talk about the style. They can't play. They can't wrestle that style.
I think he's talking about as far as like the
That's
promos and all the other stuff
no.
besides the
He, I,
wrestling.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not, bro. I don't care about that. I answered that question. My thing that got me was the in ring thing. This is not no Sin Cara type of shit. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say that.
Sakara can wrestle.
No, but the reason you know why I said that went over your head. That went over your head.
Nah, I get why you
Ralph,
said it.
Ralph will understand know why I said that. I think why I said that in Kai. Like,
Sakara didn't say anything.
no, not you went over your. Hey, Ralph, that went over
I
your
don't
head,
know
Ralph.
either. Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about either.
I'm disappointed with y'all, man. I'm taking y'all. I may have to take y'all card. Sakara was boxing his ass off.
For what?
Sakara was boxing his ass off. Y'all remember that, bro? Y'all, man.
Which
Y'all disappointed.
one?
The first Sin Cara. You don't remember him botching? That was a big thing.
I said
You don't remember that?
I asked I just said which one?
The first Sin Cara.
The blue
You
one
know
or the
that
black one?
it went over your head because if you were new, that's a big thing. So the first Sin Cara, the original
I don't
Mystico.
remember the first
I'm
Sankara
not
like
talking about
that.
Hunico. I'm not talking about he was botching a lot. Rob, you remember this? Do you remember that he was botching a lot? That's why he didn't work out. And they said that he should have been in developmental before he got to the main roster. You don't remember that? You remember that story?
No,
Y'all wilding, man.
I see people making
I
jokes
said I
about him
don't remember
boxing
the
though,
first Sankara
Nigga,
like
but
that.
I don't
Ralph,
remember him.
Ralph, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You remember the fact that he
I
was
said I
botching.
remember jokes about him, but I don't remember him because I wasn't watching
Oh,
WWE at that time. When he
no,
was.
I'm saying, but you understand the discourse, right? Correct. You understand the discourse. That was the thing. If even though you didn't watch, you understand the discourse, right? Or why I said that. The point is like, Penta, because before that, before Sin Cara, quote unquote Mexico was botching per se, right? He didn't wrestle in America at all before that. He only wrestled in Mexico. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Lucha Bros wrestled in America, been wrestling in America for years now. So like when it comes to wrestling that American style, it ain't gonna be a problem. Yeah, they can't do no package pile drivers anymore. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
things of
power
that
driver.
nature.
They
Can't do
banned
that
it in
anymore. But
WWE.
you can't do
So you
that.
saying they're gonna have to dumb themselves down? And
Not dumb. No, they got a lot of moves in the arsenal. They don't got dumb. That's the thing. They don't have to dumb themselves down.
Why do a
I
power
mean,
driver in WWE?
I just say they could. I just joked saying they can't do a package power driver because that's Pentagon's finisher move, the package power driver. So
so we say so now we got to bring another wrestler into this, male or female, to be their mouthpiece.
I mean, listen, I don't know. I mean, and here's the thing
So
too.
we
Though,
just
like,
talked about us hating them doing that with
no,
Rey
no,
Mysterio. So now you're asking them to do them do this for somebody
no.
else.
I don't like when Rey Mysterio does it per se because like why they have to be. It
I
just
don't like when any of them do that because Zelina Vega doing it
Oh,
now.
you
She's a
talking
good
about
wrestler, and
I don't. I mean, listen, regardless of the case
that's
may
wasting
be
her
though.
talent.
first time I
What's
seen
that?
that?
Well, you
Amazing Red was doing that.
What?
The package power driver. I thought it was
Are you
a
talking about? Are
power
you talking
bomb.
about? Are you talking about? You talking about Code Reds and shit? That's not. You talking about Code Red? I'm talking about package. I'm talking about Kevin Owens. No, that's the move that Kevin Owens always be teasing and shit, and he don't
Okay,
do it.
okay, okay, okay.
Package power driver. But my
You talking
point
about
is,
when he throw their hands back?
yeah, but
Yeah.
this is my thing. This is why
I don't know why you saying they
but this
banned it or whatever when that's in the game. That's
yeah,
his move set.
but you know that, but you know this is because in the game don't mean they're able to do it. I mean, I feel you on that, but the point is. and they can protect people too. Ain't like they hurt people with the move a lot. So that's all. That we can get that in a whole nother story.
Oh, he fucking Curly. Man, he should never came back, bro.
Yeah, that's funny as
Who,
shit.
Carlita?
Yeah.
But my point is though,
That nigga fucking him up, bro.
but
Shout
my
out to
point is
British. Go
though,
ahead.
with
No, that's cool.
Lucha Bros, my point is with the Lucha Bros compared to the other luchadors in the company, they have more star power, they have more charisma than the other guys do. To be honest with you, like besides like Rey Mysterio and like Rey Mysterio,
Dominic.
like and Santos and Dominic, Dominic per se.
Santos
Them other guys,
Escobar and
besides
Andrade.
yeah, besides Andrade and besides those guys, like them other dudes don't have charisma like that. They don't
That's
have
not true.
charisma like that. Who got besides the people? Who I didn't name has charisma like that?
The fucking
Rocky.
brothers. I mean,
Nah.
the cousins do got charisma, bro.
It was Santos. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I give you that. I forgot.
Oh,
Oh, you
you
They,
talking
talking
about
about that
Humberto
Spanish, bro?
Carrillo?
yeah, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the luchadors. Luchadors. How many of those luchadors? Like I agree
Bro,
with
just say Spanish wrestlers, bro. They
the
all got charisma, bro.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
So who don't have
Angel
charisma?
Garza's trash.
No,
No,
Angel
that no,
Garza.
he's not,
No, he's not. No, he's not. I mean,
bro.
the
He
I like his
literally is
cousin
a
better.
Latino
the
elite.
dude, the
Whatever.
dude, the dude, the dude that with the dude. That's not Phoenix, but the dude with the LWO shit, like the other dude. Like, he
Joaquin
doesn't like.
Wild.
Yeah, the shorter one. I'm not
Yeah,
talking about
Joaquin
DJZ.
Wild.
Yeah, like he don't have, and even DJZ. Even I call him. I don't know why I call him DJZ. He from the TNA Zima Ion. Y'all know from the TNA. When they would promote when he was a Filipino on TNA. He still technically he is Filipino, but he's like probably Puerto Rican too, whatever. I guess I don't know. Or like, but those guys don't got charisma like those guys don't like charisma like that. Like I mean,
Who?
like the dude, the LWO motherfucker, they don't have charisma like that. They don't have charisma like that at all. Like that's what if you look at that's why like you look at like I said you look
Oh,
at
this a new tag team though. That's crazy. They
like
about to beat
like
the
you said
Tasman.
that's crazy. That's why he's like you look at like guy like Pentagon Jr. and like Ray Phoenix. Like you know the Saren Zero Mero, like you got the whole crowd chanting that. Like that's a whole
Hold up, yo.
oh, snap.
That was crazy, yo.
But
Oh shoot.
He literally was hugging her and caught that nigga at the
Me
same
out
time.
there.
that's crazy. Y'all may gotta end this. Hold up. But hey,
He looked like me out there.
hey, listen, we about to be out here. About to put. Yeah, my joint froze. So hey,
Yeah, my jaw froze too.
I'll catch y'all next one. It's your boy True. Peace,
All right,
deuces,
salute, y'all. Thanks another one, y'all.
and we
Have a
out of
nice
here.
night.
Appreciate y'all, man.